Comic gun flipping around. Comic gun flipping around. You taking my time, I kick a car. I tell you something. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
What the first appearance this
The
week?
first
You were
is
like,
the Black Suit.
yeah. What? So
Yeah.
what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel Comics.
Big new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people love that.
Little Francis Hugh does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really
You have options.
Number 1.
both covers.
Well, it's gonna
1
have
in
a lower.
25 and
It's
same
gonna have a lower print run.
to do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking Dingo.
A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the bunny mask.
To get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a
Look
look.
at ears.
That's a look. All right.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Boy.
Berserker, Boom Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue. Swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
say I'm Kid Country. Yeah.
We're live?
We're live.
Man, I'm not back here just still sorting things out. Don't worry about that. That's none of your business. Hello. Good evening. I'm Victor Lewis. This is the Ultimate Comics Live show where I was 100% prepared for us to go live, and everything is going exactly according to plan.
Yeah, that's our motto.
Yeah, that's the full scope of our motto. Obviously, I got some comments to tell you tonight, but first we need to go through some housekeeping and logistics on how to do that. The description of the video and the pinned comment both have a link to a form where you can put in all your vital informations for us to send you the comics that you claim tonight. You claim comics by lots A through I. You're going to say the lot and then a small descriptor about the thing that you're trying to claim on the lot that you previously mentioned. Shipping is always $8, no matter how big of a box you buy. Your invoice gets sent on Sunday.
Yep.
And it is the entire week's worth of invoice for other Ultimate Comics Live shows that happened this week. Things are too expensive, which Lord have mercy. I haven't talked about what we're doing tonight. This is the unofficially official Sandman show. I could not be more delighted to be your host as I put up everything I've ever wanted. I'm very excited about some of the things we have here. Obviously, with the Netflix show and Neil Gaiman and just being a seminal piece of literature, prices for Sandman can get a little steep, which is why we have our nice and convenient Ultimate Comics layaway program. It's done through us, so there's no interest. You just do a 10% payment down, 15% over 6 months, which adds up to 100%. And yeah, you can have whatever you want for those amounts of payments. It's much easier to handle for people like me that don't have any money, but you can only have one open at a time. So if you have a layaway open with us right now and something pops up you want to layaway this evening, you can message Dan, we'll get you sorted out, and we will get that paid off and a brand spanking new layaway factored in. The last thing I got to talk about is a share prize, which is down here. Dan, what is our share prize this evening?
So we've got Lock and Key, Sandman, Helen Gone, numbers 1 and 2. So that number 1 is the 1 in 10 black and white, but it's basically the story of why hell has a key. It's pretty sweet.
Helpful information. And that can be yours by sharing the link to this show publicly on walls, in groups, on whatever other Facebook utilities exist. As long as it's public share, we can see it. As long as we can see it, it gets put in our spreadsheet randomization engine. And some point later in the evening, we'll talk about who's taking this home for free. In the meantime, starting putting some things up. And, I mean, it's Sandman. You're going to see a lot of Sandman things. We're going to go ahead and go with the Absolute Sandman reprint special edition, kind of preparing people for that big old hardcover that came out not too long ago. Cheapest thing on the show, first thing on the show, $1 for the Absolute Sandman one-shot here. Now, what is the first thing we want to pull out? This box is very dangerous because it wants to fall down. Let's just go ahead and get that particular hazard out of my way.
Corey's the first one picking up that Sandman.
Unsurprisingly, we have more than one of those, so feel free to pop off with as many claims as you might desire. All right, so this is the first edition, first print of the collected Sandman Preludes and Nocturnes. In near mint condition, spine's not even snapped. But yeah, the first edition, first print of the collected Preludes and Nocturnes. We're starting off with some trades because we need to start off with stuff that's a little bit more palatable than $1,000. We've got the Sandman Dream Country, which is the third volume. It is a pre-owned copy, one of the older editions. A very affordable $8.
I got Sean Conley for a copy of the Sandman, Absolute Sandman Special Edition.
2 of them gone, still got more. Season of Mists, which is the 4th volume from that same run, the same style of cover. You can see it.
Yeah.
$10. Honestly, if you need to find these issues to match because you're a crazy person like me who had to go hunting for all the Dark Tower covers that they would all look the same, hey, you might need those.
I know we definitely have at least one issue of Spawn in the boxes.
Yeah, we probably have some Spawn somewhere. It's going to be a lot of Sandman until we get there. The unofficially official Sandman show. I hope more people than just me are super excited about this. Is that chat looking good, Dan? I still don't have that TV I've been asking for.
That is true. Yes, it will just be comics tonight. comics and trades, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, we almost sold Evil Bong last week.
That was
Came real close.
John's excited that it's Sandman Day.
Hell yeah. I'm going to keep putting stuff up. I'm going to do the first book of first Lucifer series. The trade Devil in the Gateway. Just $5. This guy. Filling out the E slot.
It's got John Katniss for a copy of Sandman. I agree, Thomas. I'm also stoked to see Jenna Coleman in anything.
Yeah. It'll be nice to see her out of a Who context, right?
Yeah.
So I got this Neil Gaiman and Yoshitaka Amano Dream Hunters. I'm going to crack this open because, like, you can see how cool it looks. And I would encourage you to Google this if you really want to see how cool it looks. But essentially, it is a storybook format with Japanese-style illustrations.
I was thumbing through that earlier.
Yeah,
That's
it is
gorgeous.
very cool. I hope that showed up well on the screen. But yeah, look at how pretty that is.
So nice looking.
It is. It's very, very dope. It is in like new condition. $40 on F. F for 40.
George, can you just confirm that's a claim for Lucifer on E? Becca's picking up a Sandman on A. And then can you explain what that special edition is again?
What A is?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. A is the Vertigo Absolute Sandman Special Edition one-shot here. The whole Gaiman introduction, talking about how great it is to republish it in all its originally intended glory, filling in gaps, doing fun stuff. Just a one-shot.
Yeah, George is picking up Lucifer on E.
Get that up. There we go. Right.
I know I've put some Fantastic Four in the box, but I don't know that we have that specific one you're looking for, Matthew.
I'm going to put down that A Death Gallery from, I think that's early 90s? Yeah, 1994, early to mid 90s. 1994 is Death Gallery, another DC Vertigo one-shot. Near mint condition, $5.
Philip's picking up a Sandman, Absolute Sandman Special Edition.
I don't actually know what this is, and I'm kind of interested. So it says Death Talks About Life, and I read this little thing. It's fairly thin. It's printed on newspaper print. It looks like this is some sort of comic tract of some sort that got published. It might be about safe sex. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't open it because I'm scared to touch this kind of paper.
It is a 6-page informational comic published by DC and Vertigo, written by Neil Gaiman, published because of the AIDS epidemic, about safe sex and how to protect yourself.
I'm glad that my guess was somewhere near correct. And yeah, hopefully you heard Jeremy had the exact description of what it is. Because that sounds rad. That sounds really cool.
Sean Conley is picking up G. And then we have a combo offer for you.
Sure.
C and D together for 13. It comes to 18.
You know I would. It's not even a problem.
Yeah. So that's a solid deal.
Yeah.
For sure.
Those are wonderful reader copies. Got the full Death, The Time of Your Life series, issues 1 through 3. 3 issues worth of Death in very fine near mint condition. $15 for the set. Our first official set of the evening. There are many, many more to come. All right, so I've got a couple things here. Both are from the Vertigo Gallery. So this is the Vertigo Gallery Dreams and Nightmares, which features a whole bunch of famous artists that are all written on this post-it note back here. Jeff Darrow, other people, John Muth, Bill Sinkowitz. Hopefully I did his name right this time. Charles Vest is in here. Matt Wagner's in here. Nice. But yeah, there's a whole post-it note with all the artists that are painting, drawing, illustrating Sandman style stuff in this Vertigo gallery. And then I have another Vertigo gallery, which is just the Endless gallery with a much longer list of artists here on. Look at that.
Jeez.
Look at how many artists that is.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of artists. Terry Moore is here. Jill Thompson is here. Ken Williams is here. Hell yeah. Putting that down on I. Also just $5. Let's go ahead and do the first big set. So I've got the complete The Dreaming, issues 1 through 60, all the way through 60, including the special edition one-shots. All of The Dreaming, $350 for the lot. For the complete The Dreaming in comic book form. I should probably say condition. That would matter greatly. Oh yeah, you're looking at very fine to near mint minus there. Bring over some more sets, specifically the Sandman Overture. Now we have a few of these and they have some minor differences. So I'm going to put this one up first, and if it goes, then we will cover minor differences in other ones. But issues 1 through 4 are the A cover. Issue 5 is cover B, and then 6 is the Sandman Overture special edition copy of the finale. I'll be happy to clarify on that, but that is $28. And I'm sure someone will probably ask, what is it? And I'll just do that spiel again at some point.
I only got around to reading Overture not too long ago.
I still haven't done it, and I'm just like hyping myself up how much I love Sandman. I have not read Overture.
It's on D.
It is. It is on D.
Would you do F for 25? You have it 40 for Corey.
Do it for 30, just $5 more. That sounds like a solid deal to me.
Yeah, I mean, Sandman Overture is basically why was Sandman so weak and that he was weak enough to be captured.
Yeah, which I would appreciate an explanation. I'm probably going to take off the absolute, but it will be around if anybody wants to snag a $1 comic, and we'll bring it up later as well. That's why I'm just going to put it over here for safekeeping. Don't want to lose it in the literal shuffle. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and put up a CGC comic. I'm going to put up this Death of the High Cost of Living #1 that is CGC green labeled at a 9.6. Victor, why is that a green label? Well, it's because this is signed by Neil Gaiman, and it was not CGC certified signature signed. It was regular real person signed. So that's why you get a green label. But this is a 9.6 signed copy of Death, the High Cost of Living #1, clocking in at a stunning $125.
Corey says deal for 30 on F.
Damn right it is.
Matthew's saying that he says, I've never read Sandman. Does he like Sandman from the Justice Society of America?
That feels like bait. That feels like someone trying to bait me into talking for 10 minutes. No, but that is a slight aspect of Dream because each of the Endless is represented by innumerable facets across all reality itself. It does tie in to Golden Age Sandman through Neil Gaiman twisty turns. It does tie in eventually.
What is on G and H?
What is on G?
Sweet.
G is the Vertigo Gallery, the Sandman-focused Vertigo Gallery, entitled Dreams and Nightmares. It's a one-shot. This one is another Vertigo Gallery, published in 1995. That's the Endless Gallery, another one-shot of just Vertigo, specifically Sandman-focused artwork.
Would you do A for 100? You have it at 125.
Let's make some deals. It's the Sandman special. Let's go.
All right, let's go on Macau. And then what is on... Don't check which ones you just said. So G and H. What is on I?
Oh, that's right. I actually described G and I before. These are both Vertigo galleries, just artist galleries of related illustrations, paintings, and artwork. This is I believe Jeremy said 6-page. It is a short, safe sex tract published by DC, Vertigo, and Neil Gaiman during the AIDS crisis to help educate people on how to be safe in their sexual activities. It's death speaking directly to you.
You get to see John Constantine helping Death put a condom on.
That sounds educational. Once again, I hope that you heard Jeremy's interlude in this comic. John Constantine, along with Death, instructs you on how to properly apply a prophylactic. All right, it can't all be Sandman all the time, but it's still going to be Gaiman related because Batman Black and White, I've got all 4 issues of Batman Black and White. The first series of Batman Black and White, when Mark Chiarello was the editor, we got art by Bruce Timm in here. There's definitely some Jim Lee in here. He did one of those covers. The guy who created Akira worked on one of these stories.
Jeez.
Neil Gaiman is in here. Chuck Dixon is in here. All-Star Batman Comics. The full set, all for $20. Going down on A. I feel like Black and White is an easy sell.
Oh, for sure. What is on B and C?
B is the first edition, first print of the first volume of the Sandman series, Preludes and Nocturnes. Was it B and D?
C.
C. C is the complete set, Death, Time of Your Life, 3 issues worth of Vertigo comics. The whole Death-focused series, The Time of Your Life. Full set, 3 comics, very fine, near mint condition, $15.
I'm kind of tempted by that one because I really like the other Death miniseries, High Cost of Living.
Mm-hmm.
That one's pretty good.
Oh, we'll see that too.
I was say spoilers, but we
will definitely see that too. Other things we're going to see that I'm actually kind of juiced about, and I do have an open spot on F. I'm going to put down books 1 through 4 of more Neil Gaiman action. Books of Magic. The only part of the Books of Magic that Gaiman actually wrote. He introduced Timothy Hunter. He started the Books of Magic. It is in the Vertigo universe, which is the Sandman universe, which is the DC universe. But he introduces a character that meets every DC magician you can possibly think of. If you want me to talk more about Books of Magic, I entirely will. Just hop in the chat if that's something you want. Otherwise, I'm just going to put it down. Folks will say that it's like what Harry Potter ripped off of, and that's not necessarily true. It's like saying that the Beetleborgs are Power Rangers. It's not the same. In one of them, they get their powers from an alien, and the real one, they get taken care of in a home for disadvantaged youth, staffed by the Mummy and Frankenstein's monster and a vampire and a werewolf and the ghost of Elvis who lives in an organ. And they give them their powers.
Bad Beetleborgs.
Anyway, this is Brave and the Bold because we're taking more Sandman breaks, but not necessarily because Dr. Fate is involved in this particular comic book. So Batman and Dr. Fate from the Brave and the Bold issue 156. It's in good, very good condition, which is why it's very affordable at just $5. I'm probably going, what?
What was it? Would you do H for 6? You have it at 10.
I mean, I need something off the board, so yeah.
So that's going to Franz.
And that's where that Batman and Dr. Fate is going to go.
James coming with some facts and saying that Harry Potter and Books of Magic were developed independently at approximately the same time.
Parallel thinking, baby. I'm going to take this trade paperback off.
And then, Jason, I know that book that was on H was part of your combo offer, but if you've got a separate offer you want to make on H, just let us know.
Yeah, please. All right. I've got another trade. Hardcover trade paperback of Neil Gaiman's Midnight Days. It is the deluxe edition of this. This is out of print and currently fairly expensive on Amazon. According to this Post-it note, Amazon has this listed right now for $50. So that's why we're selling it for $25. And it is Pre-owned, but it is in like new condition. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that book. I'm picky about my books, and I will buy that book.
Sean Collins picking up that Brave and the Bold on H.
I'm gonna bring these breaks over here because I want to go ahead and do this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do. So I'm not gonna have any way to really safely put this on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all right. So the Sandman universe is the most recent iteration of this stuff, and it relaunched a lot of things, including the Books of Magic. These Books of Magic Omnibuy, volumes 1 and 2, omnibuses. I don't know. And this collects the first 2 volumes of Books of Magic that will eventually be complete. The 3rd volume is going to come out November of this year. So this is special because it doesn't just collect the Books of Magic that's happening now. It is literally all of it from the very beginning. And Books of Magic has only shown up in weird Vertigo comics a lot of the time. So all the one-shots, all the guest appearances, because it crosses over with Constantine and Dr. Fate and Zatara and every other Magic user. Like, this is the way to read this comic. It's very confusing if you don't. It's still kind of confusing. So I'm selling both of these, which are marked at $150 a piece. Essentially, buy one, get one free. This stack, as big as my head, for $150 total. This shit is nuts. Someone should definitely buy this. And shipping is still $8. Like, I couldn't do this for forever. And this will get shipped to your door for $8. Like I said, I don't really have a safe place to put it. I wish I could just put up a piece of paper that said Books of Magic, but I'm going to see if it'll fit. I'm very scared of that.
Me too.
I feel like I would feel better if I put something under it. But this is quickly turning into a lot of work for one very stupid thing.
It's too big for the board.
It's too big for the board. The board needs some kind of support. It needs some milk. Yeah, I'm too scared to do that. I guess I'll bring the omnibuses back up every now and then.
Yeah, just continually show them off.
I'll just continually show them to somebody.
Just interject every so often, be like, as a reminder.
As a reminder, the Books of Magic, giant books. I told you I could do forever. Part of the DC Sandman universe included Nightmare Country. This is a 1 in 25 variant cover from Dave Johnson, starring the Corinthian of Nightmare Country. The Corinthian, who, if you've seen that trailer for the Sandman TV show, it's about to be a big, big part of it.
Becca's picking up the Midnight on B.
Cool.
Oh. Victor.
What's poppin'?
Sean Conley says, don't strain yourself. I'll take the Books of Magic.
Hell yes, King. Hell yeah. I'm very excited about that. Hey, young blood, don't hurt your back. I appreciate it. The best part is I have 2 other omnibuses at some point that I'm also going to have to lift up at the same time. They're not as fat as Books of Magic, though. Surprising.
Oh, he said he did well at the casino yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Sick, man. Would you do Batman Black and White on A for 13? We got it at 20.
I would do it for 15, $5 off. I would also put up, because Death isn't the only one that gets solo series, the Destiny solo series, the Chronicle of Deaths Foretold, because that's like Destiny's whole job. 3 issues worth of comic books, very fine, near mint condition, complete art, complete story, complete everything. 3-issue miniseries going on beat.
We had a couple of Sandman trades up before. I don't know if we've got any more of the main series still in there, but I'm sure we've got some more, at least collected editions.
We probably have some floating around, but I don't have any more in the boxes currently right now.
Would you do... so you said 15 is good for A, and then would you do C for 10 and put it at 15?
What is on C?
The Death 3-issue series.
The time of your life?
Yeah.
For 10?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a deal. And I'm actually just going to put another one up with a post note that says 10.
That works. What is on F? Now's your time.
Wait a minute. What is on F?
It's the Books of Magic 1 through 4.
Ooh, hell yeah. All right. I'm going to write this post note. I'll be right back. Got to mark down time of your life. For someone brave enough to negotiate. Boom. All right. So Books of Magic is most assuredly not knockoff Harry Potter. This little kid is born with a great and terrible destiny. This is 4 issues of comic books, authored by Neil Gaiman. This book, this comic, this story, this character is always attributed to Neil. His name is Timothy Hunter, and he is destined to be the most powerful sorcerer in the DC or any universe. Neil wrote these books and then never touched the series again. But he laid a hell of a foundation, I'll tell you what. Every DC Magic user appears in this miniseries. It's just cool to see people bebopping around with normal folk.
Drew's picking up the death that you put down on A, the time of your life.
Nice.
Would you do... or sorry, not would you. What is on H?
H is the 3rd issue of Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country. It is a 1 in 25 cover from Dave Johnson featuring the Corinthian, who is the star of the Sandman show. Not this show, but like the Netflix show. Morpheus is probably the star of this show. Honestly, Death kind of is too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do all the stuff that I have to talk a lot about first. Because the people who get into Sandman like it for weird reasons and do weird people stuff. This, which you'll notice I'm going to put the price tag on it now of $125, just trying to avoid sticker shock. This is a program / trade paperback / compendium / special edition for the one-off Fiddler's Green anniversary convention that happened in like 2004, maybe earlier than that. I can't really remember. It might be 2004. Someone should fact check me on that. But it's got interviews from everybody that worked on Sandman. They all showed up. There's essays written by the different writers who worked on various Sandman novels. All this arts, this sketch. They like free collabed a Sandman comic together live at the convention.
Oh, that's awesome.
All of that crazy shit is in this, which you could only get if you went. So it's $125. And Caitlin R. Kiernan's essay is touching.
Would you do the Nightmare Country on H for 25? You would at 30.
Yeah, that sounds like a deal.
And then B is the Destiny miniseries. We have not put up Death High Cost of Living yet.
We have not. Not yet.
Just keep an eye out for some Spider-Man in those boxes.
I mean, it's a preview book, but we can just get cooking. If you want me to keep an eye out for some Spider-Man, we can do that. We can do the Amazing Spider-Man issue 18, the 3rd appearance of Sandman, the 4th appearance of Kraven, and the 1st appearance of Ned Leeds, who later on becomes the Hobgoblin and is a named character in these Disney movies. So you know Ned Leeds is about to be doing something. $175 in good condition for the Amazing Spider-Man issue 18. So once it's Spider-Man, there is some Spider-Man.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, don't even worry about it, dog.
And Thomas Wolf's coming in for that ASM. He wastes any time for that. But he's usually the one picking up our older ASM books.
Sorry, you just gotta move. Here, look at this. Look at that listing. So this is another Vertigo gallery. This is a Vertigo gallery specifically featuring death. It features the art of a lot of people, but more importantly, it has the signatures of a lot of people. It is signed by Neil Gaiman. It's also signed by Joe Quesada, P. Craig Russell, Charles Vest, Colleen Doran, Jeff Smith, Adam Hughes, Mike Allred, Joe Phillips, Mark Hempel, Jill Thompson, and another Jill Thompson. Why is Jill Thompson? I'm sure that's a mistake. It's signed by a lot of people. It's signed by a lot of people. Here, let's do the list again because I like to feel pain. It's signed by Neil Gaiman, Joe Quesada, P. Craig Russell, Charles Best, Colleen Doran, Jeff Smith, Adam Hughes, Mike Allred, Joel Phillips, Mark Hempel, and Jill Thompson. The complete signatures assembled on this book in very fine, near mint condition. $150. Everyone who worked on that book touched it.
For real.
Twice.
James said, "You're killing me with that list of signatures."
It was killing me too. It's so hard when you only read things and never say them.
I know, right? There's just certain things that just sound different in your head until you actually hear someone else say it, and then second guess everything you've ever read. And I know, Thomas, you asked about Sandman trades earlier. I mean, if there's any volumes you're looking for, you can always message us and we can check with the stores. We can see if we can't get something so we can send out to you. We've definitely got some Marvel comics. I mean, I know that tonight's kind of skewing more Sandman because it's kind of an unofficial Sandman special. But there's definitely some Marvel comics in the box as well.
Honestly, we'll probably see most of those after the break. Is what I would anticipate because there's only so much Sandman stock. We're just blowing through it right now. So that way, if folks are here for Sandman, you can just get your Sandman goods. Because I have so many Sandman goods and Sandman related goods. Which, speaking of Sandman related goods, got issues 1 through 9, the full set of Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere. Which actually, while I was sorting these out in Jeremy's office, I was just like, man, I wish we had a copy of Neverwhere. And then I looked in the box literally just now, and turns out we do. It's Neil Gaiman writing a story about magical London that's underneath real London, and it's really rad.
Yeah, I've never read the comic, but I've read the novel.
There's also a TV show.
Is there?
And a radio drama.
I didn't know there was a TV show.
Yes, there is a TV show.
Oh, shoot. About the floating market or whatever it was
It's older than you want it to be. Is what I'm going to say. But the special effects required, man, they were trying their best. They really were. All right. I don't have any open spots, which means something has to find in your home. I think Overture has probably been up here the longest.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But Overture's a set. So I'm more inclined to take down the Dreams and Nightmares and leave the Endless Gallery, at least for now.
James says, yes, Neverwhere is very much adapted.
It's so adapted.
I need to look into this a little bit more.
I've got the Hellblazer special featuring Lady Constantine. Staying within the Vertigo marquee, but branching off just a tiny bit. This is all 4 issues of it in near mint condition. Popping it down on G. And now that some time has passed, the Endless Gallery is going to find a new home.
Yeah, and then, just as a reminder, too, that Sandman Overture takes place before Volume 1 of Sandman, so you don't need to have read the whole series to enjoy that set.
I'm going to put down the first issue of John Constantine, Hellblazer, the first solo Constantine series, and the first Papa Midnight. He shows up in Swamp Thing for the first time, doesn't he?
Sounds right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The 125, near mint condition. Be happy to talk more and make further appraisals if you desire it.
We typically do our break at like 8:30, and it's only about a minute to 2 minutes long.
All right, now someone else finds me home.
What is on E?
E, I was actually about to take it off, so I'm not going to box Necro it now, or I'm not going to box it now. E is issues 1 through 60 of the first Dreaming series, not the Sandman Universe one, the first Dreaming series, 1 through 60, and the one shot and the specials. So the complete The Dreaming. I mean, you take it off, you can see that it is a fat collection of comic books.
Dang.
Not quite show copies, not like readers either. Like I would put them in Very fine condition. Like, for sure, complete together, nice to look at.
James is saying that Constantine first shows up in a DC preview book, then a couple of cameo issues of Swamp Thing, then a full appearance in Swamp Thing 37. And his appearance stuff is kind of like that of Darkseid.
It's crazy that he just, like, gambited his way in there. Like, he shows up in an issue that nobody really reads and then shows up for real later. Mm-hmm. Someone specifically mentioned Spawn, so I feel like I'd be doing dirty if I didn't put up any Spawn at all. The signed thing that doesn't have a COA is probably a lot to chew. So I'm going to put down just Spawn issue 9. Yo, you asked for Spawn? I can give you some Spawn. It's in very fine plus condition and $10. So affordable Spawn is that.
Yeah. Neil Gaiman written First Angela.
Yep. Still relating to Gaiman because the Sandman never really stops. I guess Books of Magic is the smart choice.
Yeah. One of those issues that just kind of began that copyright feud between McFarlane and Gaiman.
And I'm going to put down this crazy ass thing. This is Rogan Gosh, Star of the East, a psychedelic adventure through the dreams of one Rudyard Kipling.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome back to Weird Stuff, and nobody does weird stuff better than Vertigo.
Honestly, though.
The Fiddler's Green thing is very cool. I think Destiny is next on the chopping block, soon to be followed by Overture. I'm going to put up this little baby Dead Boy Detectives by Jill Thompson with this adorable artwork. Obviously a smaller size trade paperback. I didn't open this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was in a manga format in the slightest.
Yeah.
Or it could just be an Archie's Digest sized book. That is also entirely possible. Either way, Jill Thompson, Dead Boy Detectives, just $10 for this volume. And since we got some trades, I'm going to go ahead and put up this box that was in danger of falling over. So this big old box, not quite a short box special, but plenty close, is full of trades. And the trades that it is full of is the complete Sandman universe. All of the trades from when all these Sandman lines got launched as Sandman Universe, which includes the New Dreaming, volumes 1 and 2 and 3, and House of Whispers, volumes 1 and 2 and 3, and the Sandman Universe Books of Magic, volumes 1 and 2 and 3, the Constantine Hellblazer, 1, 2, Lucifer, 1. Yo, you get the point. All right. It's all the Sandman Universe trade paperbacks, all of them together. To say how many books do I have to actually count? I do have to count. That's unfortunate.
While you're doing that, though,
200 for all of them.
Franz has taken the Dead Boy Detectives. Just looks so fun.
Yo, it looks so cute. It looks so fun. All right, now that I've packed these back away, back to selling things. B is currently open. Let me take these over here, actually. And for B, I feel like I should probably go ahead and put down a complete set of Sandman. Why not? Let's do it.
Here's your sticky note for the complete. That's what Tony handed me earlier. And then Becca was asking how many trades are included in D. I don't know if you picked up that number.
I can't wait to read this entire list. Very excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16 trades. For
16 trades. It's a lot of trades. All right. So we're going to put up a sticker shock. That's what we're going to do. The complete Sandman. Let me go ahead and purposefully put this sticky note on the back. Issues 1 through 75, plus one-shots, plus extra materials. I got to read this list. Here we go. First Dream / Morpheus, first Lucifer / Morningstar, first Merv Pumpkinhead, first Death, first Corinthian, first Desire, first Despair, first Fiddler's Green, first Matthew the Raven, first Lady Joanna Constantine, first Delirium, first Mazikeen, first Dead Boy Detectives, first Daniel Hall, first Nala, and more! Exclamation point. All of these are going to be in near mint minus to near mint condition. The complete Sandman. $1,200 for all of it. Coming your way for $8 shipping.
Becca's picking up that Sandman Universe trade paperback set on D.
Hell yeah. I'll bring that on over in its own special little box. Yeah, I just gotta find a place for it. Which, while we're talking about Dead Boy Detectives, the Dead Boy Detective solo series, issues 1 through 4, the first solo Dead Boy Detectives, here's all of it.
Oh.
Yeah. At this point, Fiddler's Green is probably going to go somewhere. I said this was going to happen again, so it's going to go ahead and happen again, which is 2 omnibuses. The 2 Lucifer omnibuses, volumes 1 and 2. The Sandman Universe version, complete original series, first ongoing, then some more, all of it collected into these 2 books. These 2 books that create this brick that Voltron together for this. Comes in at $25 cheaper. So only $125. Still functionally buy one, get one free. Maybe this one will fit. It does.
Will it?
Nice.
What grade is on C? And then is it a newsstand or direct?
Very fine plus, and it is direct.
Would you do it for 6? You have it at 10 for D?
I would do it for 6.
And then I was just looking it up. That Dead Boy Detectives on D, it's written by Ed Brubaker.
He's right there.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, it is. Yo, thank you for bringing that up.
Set up shop as detectives for hire from their treehouse in the back of a haunted mansion. Sounds incredible.
Yo, and you can see them in Doom Patrol.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they show up in Doom Patrol. It's a wonderful moment. It had me legitimately questioning, is like, are they doing this? Are they about to do this? All right. Those aside. The dreaming probably needs to go. Such the way of things. Sorry, it's taking a second to sort through things.
No worries.
Okay, so that big old trade paperback set is going to come into play a little bit later with a slightly other thing. In the meantime, put down this absolute vertigo from the winter of '95, the all-new Invisible story by Grant Morrison, and more importantly, just sort of a reprint of the first Creature. So $5 on that.
Meeting our Grant Morrison quota.
We are kicking it early. I'll go ahead and take. I feel like the Rudyard is the odd man out right now. Here in DC, Ghost Castle, the first issue of Ghost Castle, no less. This is the first appearance of Lucien the Librarian. This particular copy is going to be in very fine condition. It's going to be $32 as well. Other secondary Sandman characters and their first appearance in the DC Universe. DC Special, issue 4, 13 shock ending stories. This is the first appearance of Abel and the caretaker of the House of Secrets. So fine condition, $40 on that. See, yeah, these are the kind of characters that would, like, the first time they show up, you just go, huh?
Yeah.
Like, in putting this together, it had Jeremy and I look up the first appearance of God in the DC Universe. Because with all the trappings of Vertigo, God exists. And the first time God exists is when he reanimates the original Spectre to be his instrument of divine justice on Earth. That is the technical first appearance of God in the DC Universe. And it is not listed on the CGC notes for that comic book. It only says the first appearance of Spectre. And I don't think that's fair.
Would you do that Neverwhere set on H for 15? You would 20 for Sean Conley?
I would. I would love to give Neverwhere to somebody. Just as much as I love giving that Books of Magic to somebody. I'm stoked. I'm stoked that got sold. In fact, let's go off script from Sandman just for a second. Here comes Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, issue 31. Doing skyscraper stuff, Blind Man's Bluff. Fine condition on this. $20. Going on H. H for Hell's Kitchen.
Okay. James is saying that DC Special is a tough book to find in nice shape.
You know, tough thing to find is that dang program from the Fiddler's Green. I'm going to take down the Lady Constantine. I feel like that's probably our most niche right now. And I would be more than happy to bring back the really nice set. Like, this is the really nice set. Everything in near mint minus near mint, all the keys, all the everything. That's why it's $1,200. I'm not saying that it's not the nice set. It's in very fine to near mint condition, with the very fines being more on those key high dollar issues, which is why this is also a fully complete set with all the keys in very fine to near mint condition at a much cheaper price point, more affordable, of $965. So we're going to put up a different set with a lower price on B. And if you want to talk about the near mint minus complete set, we can bring it out of the box for a little chit chat.
Yeah, so that's not like a markdown of price. It is a separate complete
It is a separate complete
Somehow
thing.
we had to.
Yeah, and like, welcome to the warehouse, where if you dream hard enough,
That's right.
It will appear.
But yeah, either way too, both of those are good contenders for layaway.
Absolutely.
If you just want to spread it across 6 months.
And if you want to do the expensive one.
Yeah.
For its... let's just move on. Let's not worry about it. I got this High Cost of Living because a couple people were talking about High Cost of Living. The first solo death. This is all 3 issues of it. The complete death, High Cost of Living miniseries in very fine near mint condition. $10. Honestly, a wonderful price point.
Oh yeah, that's great. I mean, it's a complete story for $10. You can't go wrong there. Drew Lamas is picking up a copy of High Cost.
Way to spoil that we have more than one.
That's fair. My bad.
Dan.
Well, John Katniss is picking up one.
All right, so now our stocks are running a little lower, but we still have more.
Joshua's picking up one.
All right, lower still. It's not quite a Ninja Turtle situation, which I will fondly look back on that for the rest of my life. But yeah, it's not quite Ninja Turtles, but I have more than one left. That Absolute Sandman one shot seemed like a thing that people wanted a fair amount. I'm going to put down the Vertigo Essentials #1 of Sandman, now titled after the Preludes and Nocturnes story instead of Master of Dream, Master of Morpheus, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The really dramatic title. I'm going to replace the Absolute Vertigo here with that.
Right. What issue and then what is the condition of that Daredevil on H?
I'll take a look. Daredevil issue 31 in fine condition. Probably take down the Hellblazer. I'm going to replace it with kind of a short box special, but not quite. Individually collected issues of what could pretty colloquially be referred to as the Phase 1 of the Sandman universe. So the complete first arcs on a lot of things, including the one-shot that sets it all up, the 1 through 20 of the Dreaming, then the second Dreaming, Waking Hours, issues 1 through 12, House of Whispers, issues 1 through 20, and then Books of Magic, issues 1 through 23. So the first year, the first full slate of releases for the books in the Sandman universe.
I think that was 2018, maybe.
This whole Phase 1 going down here on I.
What is on E?
E. So you have to come all the way around and pick it up because I don't want to knock things over. And if I knock this over, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So this DC special featuring 13 shock-ending stories, issue 4 of DC special, is notable for being the first appearance of Abel, Kane's brother, and he's the caretaker of the House of Secrets.
Jason, that hasn't been on in a while. Where's Slimer? He's been sent to our mall store. So both Slimer,
is that where he lives now?
Yeah, Slimer and E.T. are at the mall store. So we've got you can actually you really can barely see him from this angle. We have the gremlin in the background right behind B.
Wearing E.T.'s head.
You can. Well, I was talking about the one right by the Malieve artwork. But you could just see his ears behind B.
Yeah, I'm just gathering another set over here. Also, from the DC Universe, another set, issues 1 through 18 of Lucifer. The first few story arcs, 18 issues worth of the Sandman Universe, all the way from 1 to 18. $52 for the entire set. Let me do the safe, smart thing and just put down the first issue with the sticker on it. And I'll probably be replacing Dead Boy.
I is the complete Phase 1 for the Sandman universe.
All individually comic book collected.
Yeah.
The Dreaming, Waking Hours, Books of Magic, House of Whispers.
All that good stuff.
And those are the ones.
James is asking what was the grade on the Fiddler's Green book?
Very fine is what the Fiddler's Green book would be graded as. I even specifically asked Jeremy to grade it for me. Because I just looked at it and was like, nah, I don't know nothing about nothing. Well, we sold a few high cost of livings. I feel like since there's other Lucifer up, the Lucifer omnibuses can probably go. Just as much for the board's safety as mine.
That's valid. Still available? Just let us know if you guys are.
Yeah, I will heft these weights again come last looks. Really great at holding those comics in place. I'm going to use that space to put down a 4-issue set, The Girl Who Would Be Death, which is a Caitlin R. Kiernan joint. Caitlin R. Kiernan is a writer that I very much enjoy, who worked on The Dreaming and also writes novels that are dope as hell. So issues 1 through 4 of The Girl Who Would Be Death. Oh, hey. We love sets.
Yeah. Break's gonna be at like 8:30-ish. And then it looks like Matthew and Keith are coming to some sort of gentleman's agreement about Daredevil. It is available, so...
A gentleman's agreement on Daredevil?
Well, first says it's... Matthew came in saying it's yours, and then Keith comes in saying, you called it, but
No,
thanks.
sir.
So I'm like...
Please. Yes. My good man.
All you guys gotta do is tell me that you're taking it, and I'll get you taken care of.
All right, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get some slabs popping. So we're going to go in reverse. We're going to start on D.
Will it resort to fisticuffs? I hope not. But I'm not responsible for that.
We're going to start on D. The CGC graded 9.8 of Action Comics issue 894. The first appearance of Death in the mainstream DC Universe continuity. 9.8 on that bad boy.
Oh, it looks so good.
It does look pretty good. I'm also going to put down a CGC graded 9.6 of Sandman #1. There it is. Sandman, Master of Dreams. I was putting too many words in it. So yeah, the first Morpheus, a lot of people from the Sandman series, CGC graded at a 9.6. Replacing this guy. And to round out Death, fan favorite character Death, Sandman #8, CGC graded 8.0, notable for being the first appearance of Death. I'm going to replace the full set.
Kelsey's picking up that Sandman 9.6 on C on layaway.
Oh, yeah. Wait, the one on C, the #1?
Is that the 9.6.
Man, that's great. I have 2 copies of that, which means someone else can also get one if they desire.
Would you do the Daredevil on H for 10? You have it at 20.
With this whole gentleman's agreement here, I feel like I should give it to whoever managed to successfully be polite / negotiate. Sure.
All right. So let's go into Matthew Sawyer.
Oh, there was a whole thing that happened with that I'm not even aware of.
Richard says, hi, do you have any ungraded Sandman #1 and 8?
I have them in these giant sets. I have very expansive sets, including all of Sandman, that include those exact issues. Graded by hand, the old-fashioned way, not by CGC.
And then, John Katniss is picking up the Sandman 9.6 on C on layaway.
Well, that's both of them gone.
John Thurber's taking the High Cost of Living on G.
Ooh, that means I have 2 more. We've almost tapped this particular well. I was surprised at how many of those there were, but also shouldn't be, because the people really love Death. Death, the character. You know what I mean.
I got you. That was actually the first Sandman thing that I read, was the High Cost of Living.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know what anything, like what Sandman was or anything, and I just saw that at just a random kind of collectible store that had comics in the back. I was like, oh, I'll pick this up.
I'm going to keep the Neil Gaiman going now with Black Orchid. This is books 1 through 3 of Black Orchid. All 3 of them, $10. We're on C. And go ahead and put this down. This is the first issue of the Sandman Universe Nightmare Country. This is a 1 in 50 featuring the Corinthian and his little eye teeth have bitten out 2 perfect holes in the newspaper so we can nightmarishly stare at you from across the way. $15 for this 1 in 50. Near mint condition. down here on H.
What is on D?
D is a CGC graded 9.8 of Action Comics 894, which is the first appearance of Death, best known from the Sandman comics, in the mainstream DC universe. They have been in her universe. She has not been in theirs. Till now.
Until now. Would you do the DC special on E for 30? We have it at 40.
Yeah, I think I would. All right, so since the complete phase 1 didn't get eaten up, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to part it out.
You do B. I can't tell which one that is. Sandman 8.
Yeah, first appearance of Death.
For 85. Give it 100.
You know what? Yeah, I would. Let's make some deals.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely going to need these.
Oh, yeah, I'll take those.
And thus, one remains. Anyway, let's put down the Dreaming, the complete 1 through 20 full set on I. $60. The complete Waking Hours series 1 through 12 full set, $30. House of Whispers 1 through 20 full set, $50. And the Books of Magic issues 1 through 23, another phase 1 full set for $52. See, they were kind of on sale when they were all together. I mean, they're already kind of on sale, just like in general.
We're not breaking up the sets during the show, but if they do not sell, Richard, feel free to message us the Facebook live show page, and we can check with Tarney about breaking out those issues for you.
In the meantime, B is unoccupied, so I'm going to put down this Vertigo Rave featuring exclusive Books of Magic content, other Vertigo things happening at the time. Hopefully this has the year on the front. Fall of 1994. Mob Fire, Kill Your Boyfriend, Books of Magic, Sandman Mystery Theater, of course, regular Sandman. Verified near mint condition, just $5 here on B.
We've got some requests for some Marvel, and then why is all the Sandman tonight? The show's coming out on Netflix tomorrow.
Yeah, it is. It is almost here.
I know. I'm super stoked, but also cautiously optimistic.
As one has to be. But yeah, we're actually close to the tail end of the Sandman stuff. Like, we've done all the really big things from that. I mean, I might still sneak in a couple Sandman Mystery Theaters and whatnot.
But yeah, Richard, just feel free to message us, and if those don't sell, we can check with Tarney tomorrow and see if he'll price those out for you.
Yeah, sure. This is the Corinthian 1 through 3, another solo series featuring Sandman characters. Corinthian being a nightmare who eats your eyes with his eyes that are actually teeth.
Yeah, I agree. Richard is saying that he's nervous about that Sandman show.
I'm a little scared. I don't want the Corinthian to be the main villain. I really, really don't.
I just don't want them to try and tackle too much content too quickly, too.
As I said before the show started, the Corinthian is not a credible threat. I don't want to see him as a season-long villain.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no Sandman spoilers, right? Like, there's no Sandman spoilers. The Corinthian talks shit to Morpheus one time and gets instantly vaporized. He is not a credible threat. But we're going to start to do our little pivot here. We were talking about the first canonical appearance of God. He shows up here, as he always does, when anybody dies. Spectre. It's the post-crisis, Infinite Crisis aftermath to Spectre. 3 issues. Complete little series here. Near mint condition for all of them. $5.
The only thing I'm disappointed about with that set is we can't play What is the Spectre coming out of?
My favorite game. Man, I almost forgot about What is the Spectre coming out of. I missed that box. That was such a fun box of Golden Age comics.
Man, I need to see if I can't find some more of those. That was a lot of fun.
The 1995 Robin Annual was a Robin Year One story. So I've got that in near mint condition for just $5.
Yeah, after seeing Lock and Key and how they threw basically almost all of the material from all 6 volumes into season 1 and then just kind of didn't know what to do afterwards, that's why I'm nervous about Sandman.
Yeah.
Suresh is picking up Spectre on A. Hoping that having Neil Gaiman's guidance and whatnot, they'll be able to avoid that more so than.
Me too, man. Like he's in there. Hopefully he takes care of it.
Yeah.
Done some Swamp Thing, specifically Swamp Thing issue 8. Very fine condition, just $20 on this. A is empty, so that's where it goes. B is going to the box, getting replaced by the Incredible Hulk issue 153, in which the Hulk is facing off with everybody. Very fine condition, also $20.
Facing off with everybody.
Facing off with everyone.
We have not shown off Fantastic 436.
I mean, you know how previews work. Slab should stay. Corinthian probably goes. We'll leave those sets up for a while yet. To put down exactly the Fantastic Four you're talking about. Fantastic Four 36. First Frightful Four. First Medusa. First Inhumans. By association. The coupon is missing. But that does not affect the story in the slightest. Puts this in fair condition. So it is $75.
Right. Would you box Necro the Corinthian that was on E for 8?
Sure. That sounds fun.
And then what is on B?
Good thing I'll be over here so I can take a look. Yeah. B is the Incredible Hulk issue 153 in very fine condition. I'm going to go ahead and collect these sets. Make sure I don't drop anything. Crucial part. Important step in the process.
Yeah, Jen still works here. She just does the Tuesday show and like invoicing. She hasn't been doing the Thursday show because you're her new job, which isn't so new anymore. But you know,
just her job.
Other job.
Yeah. Got Strange Adventures featuring Deadman, issue 209. Just wanted to look at that cover for a second longer.
That's great.
Fine condition, just $20.
I was gonna say I haven't seen your name in a while, but yeah, welcome back. Can you show Hulk up close?
Sure.
Sure.
Take off this Post-it note. And it is in very fine condition. That's our official grade on it. Marvel 2-in-1 presenting The Thing and Power Man, issue 13 of 2-in-1, in which this guy, the Bragadoon, which is more onomatopoeia than actual villain name. It's in fine condition and it's $5.
We run this show until 10 p.m. Eastern time, give or take a little bit of extra time.
World's Finest, issue 185, features Batman and Superman fighting with just straight up shields and swords. Straight up Star Trek style. Very good, fine condition. Honorable man-to-man combat, $5.
Would you do B and E together for 80? It comes to 95.
B and E together for 80. $10 off. I would probably take that off just the Hulk, to be honest. Give me 88 and we got a deal. I feel like 88 is a nice solid number. Feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Matthew, let us know if that works for you. And then Joshua is picking up World's Finest on H.
So, gotta see where that hand-to-hand combat goes.
For real. I mean, this just kind of reminds me of those, like those barbaric action figures DC put out a few years ago. Like, that's awesome.
But now Avengers issue 349, which Thor has just rocked Hercules. New and minus condition, $6. And I'm going to put down Incredible Hulk issue 286, specifically because this story is an adaptation of Harlan Ellison's story Soldier. We love Harlan Ellison around these parts.
Yeah.
So very fine minus condition, $5 on I. Kind of taking a little bit of a high price bracket break after all that Sandman. Feel like it was time. Time to pump the brakes just a little bit.
Let's see. We'll keep an eye out for Star Wars. Looks like I think I missed a claim here. Emilio, was your claim on G for that Marvel 2-in-1? Just let me know. And then Emilio is also picking up the Avengers on H.
I think I have more than one of the Avengers on H.
You should have one more, yeah.
I do. And what was the other one?
I'm double checking to make sure his claim on G was that the book that's still on G.
Okay.
So yeah, just let me know and I'll get you taken care of.
All right. In the meantime, I mean, I'll replace a couple things that aren't G. Put down this Mr. Miracle issue 17. In fine, very fine condition, just $10.
All right, so yeah, he is claiming the Marvel 2-in-1 on G. Yeah, sorry about that, Emilio.
Nice. I have more than one of those as well. Those are the last two copies of each.
Sweet. And then would you do... let's see. So I have Matthew is a not that's not the word I'm looking for. Counter. That's the other C word I was trying to remember. He has a counter offer on your counter for B and E, but now it's B, E, H, and I. If I'm reading this correctly, for 88. And your counter, I believe, was 80 for just the two.
B, E, H, and
right.
I. B.
All right. Matthew just made another. Which offer are you making now? Because I have 3 combo offers from you.
I'll buy your entire stack.
What is on C?
Okay. C. Dude, I would lose my shit if someone was just like, everything on the board claim. I would lose my mind. Got the 1995 Robin Annual, which is a Robin Year 1 story. That is what is on C. It is a near mint condition. It is $5. It's hard to focus on things that aren't this mystical combo offer now.
Well, yeah. All right. So I guess just to clarify, because I have multiple offers that are coming in for these items now. Matthew, you passing on the initial combo offer of B and E, and then I can cycle through these. All right, cool. So he's passing on the initial offer. So coming in order, let's see what we were looking at here. Would you do B for 13. Is that Hulk?
I mean, we already sold one of those, didn't we?
We only had one copy of the Hulk on B.
Yeah. No, we sold Avengers.
Yeah, it was Avengers.
Okay, yeah. What's the offer for B?
13. Excuse me.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I need some space.
Sweet. All right. And then, so I have a combo offer for E and A, and then a single offer on just E.
Okay.
So E and A together for 70, or E by itself for 50.
E and A for 70.
Correct.
And just E
just
for 50.
E by itself for 50.
Well,
yep.
That's like exactly the same. Yeah, okay. Whoever offered first. Was the combo offer or the solo offer first?
The combo offer was
Yeah,
first.
then that's the one that takes it, because that's practically the same numerical difference.
All right.
If my brain isn't dumb. I feel like I'm kind of confident in that math, but the more I think about it, the more I realize that I don't do math.
Would you do G for, oh, like, there's another one here real quick. Okay. Would you do C for 3? And then would you do, we can't do an offer on G. We've already sold a copy.
I would do C for 3.
Sweet. That should clear up that.
Woo!
Basket.
Man, I need a drink of water. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tension that entire time. That's, I'm adding speakers to the list. TV where I can see the chat, speakers so Dan can play sound bites like a morning DJ.
Heck yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Just have a little mixing board back there. I would love to hear that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That would be wonderful. Batman issue 318, notable for being the first appearance of Firebug. Very fine plus condition, $10. Since I got some space to fill on this board. I was back there in the boxes and I found another Neil Gaiman Spawn comic, so you can relive the glory days of comic books' greatest feud of all time. Spawn issue 9, first Angela, first Medieval Spawn, first everybody that Neil Gaiman wrote, and now Todd McFarlane can't have, even though he's the GOAT of comics according to himself.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Action Comics issue 413, the Voodoo Doom of Superman. We got a voodoo doll. We're poking it. Gives Superman a heart attack and his Kryptonian lungs. $11, very fine, minus condition. And here's the complete series of the first ongoing Dead Boy Detectives. I feel like.
Yep. It says according to himself.
According to himself. $60 for the complete Dead Boy Detectives.
Smile says, "This is fun. Keep up the Let's Make a Deal show."
That's every show, baby. Every show is Let's Make a Deal. The slab's been here for a while. I kind of expected it to go. So I'm just going to replace it with a much more affordable option, which is an ungraded copy that we've determined to be in near mint condition that is just $40. In the meantime, we will see this later.
What's the condition on the first Angela on B?
Near mint. Near mint condition on that first Angela.
He said Angie, but I was only half paying attention because I was finishing putting up these books. And I was like, what? Angie?
Angie. Dead Boy just got here. Strange Tales. These two can probably go. This Harlan Ellison story stand, though.
With that nice, like, Kang banner.
Yeah.
There.
More gaming stuff. Eternals, issue 1 through 7. If you want to read some cool, good Eternals, I got you. 1 through 7 of the Eternals, written by the homie, Neil Gaiman. And speaking of Neil Gaiman, here is the comic issues, that really dope hardback we sold earlier, The Dream Hunters.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Yeah. The hardback was rad. This is 4 issues for the comics, and it's $32.
Would you do that Spawn 9 first Angela for 15? You have it at 20.
I would indeed, because I have 2 of them. I will make another post in there. I will steal that post-it note.
Okay, yeah. Just marks for that condition.
Yep. Yo, it's in near mint. Don't worry about what's there. That's a near mint comic book. Angela B. Spawn, Angela B. Gaiman B. Near mint. Near mint, near mint, near mint, near mint. Remember it. Love it. Live it.
Any other slabs?
Not at the moment. I don't know if this Exo Manowar has been here for forever. If you want to buy an Exo Manowar, I'd love to sell you.
All right. Keith is picking up a Spawn 9 on B. And then
That's the last one of those.
Excuse me. Would you do B for 30? You have it at 40.
I would make that deal.
Sick. Let's go to Joshua.
Man, look at these deals I'm making. Wow, these deals I'm making sure are crazy. Wow, these deals, you wouldn't believe these deals I'm making. You truly wouldn't. You wouldn't believe it. It would be unbelievable to you. You wouldn't be prepared. You put down this G.I. Joe IDW Snake Eyes Agent of Cobra. That just looks like a Bond movie poster, so I'm kind of into it. Put it down for $20 in near mint condition, replacing this Hulk.
Oh, Smiley would like to challenge the unbelievable deals you are making.
Oh yeah?
Would you do B and D together? Both complete Sandman sets for $100.
No, come on, man. But this is very Churchill-esque. It seems we've established you're willing to buy. We're just negotiating on price. Let me come back and do some math. What would I sell both of these sets for?
Oh,
what is the number I will throw out for both of these sets? I'll tell you where we can start. We can start with both of these sets for a clean $2,000.
Good Lord.
$2,000.
Yeah.
For 2 sets. That sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah, that way you have a storage set, your pristine set, and then a reader set.
This is a reader copy for all the neighborhood kids to come over and read.
No, Smiley, I knew you were kidding. It was, It was all good fun.
I'm just saying to the chat. I'm down. I'm down to do something. Let's do something. But this Harley Quinn issue 10, but not just any issue 10, the Amanda Connor 1 in 25. Put down this Harley Quinn in near mint condition for $15, replacing Dead Boy Detectives, I believe. More Gaiman, because Gaiman wrote Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader, which is a lovely comic book. Batman 386. Detective Comics 853. Story of the world with and without the Cape Crusader, and it rocks. $15, replacing this. One of the comics that kind of makes me tear up a little bit. That and Spider-Man Blue.
Spider-Man Blue is so good.
All you have to do is say Spider-Man Blue, and you always get like reverent hushed tones from comic people. Oh, Spider-Man Blue.
Yeah.
You just whisper it on the winds.
Would you do Harley on E for 10? We have it at 15.
I would do that because I have more than one copy. $10 it is. I will make a post-it note.
We've got a bidding war going on of $1 up constantly from that initial $100 offer for both sets. Got some Price is Right rules going on. Oh, and then what is on B and D? Someone asks.
B and D are 2 complete sets of Sandman, famous comic, award-winning comic, taste-setting comic by Neil Gaiman and friends. This set at $965 is very fine to near mint in its copies. More the very fines and more the more high dollar issues. Like it's the first appearance of everybody in the Sandman universe. This one over here is near mint to near mint minus on every single issue. All of Sandman, just like this one, just in better condition, hence the price jump. I'm about to take them off because I'm just going to show them off every now and then, just to remind people.
Would you do the Batman on F for 10? You have it at 15.
My emotional connection to this comic cannot affect my sales, but yes, sure. That's a $5,000 comic right there.
Yeah. Actually, I read this one not too long ago, too, for the first time.
This is a hip-hop cover, because we love hip-hop covers. The Daredevil #1 hip-hop cover of a Tupac album that I can't say. Not allowed. Very good condition, $20. Game of the Eternals is probably going to find a new home. Get replaced with this crazy Detective Comics issue 573, where the Mad Hatter is just shooting buzzsaw election straw hats at Batman and Robin. Very fun plus condition, $8. Snake Eyes can probably go. I'm going to keep the Sandman up there for just a while yet. And someone's going to ask questions about this. I'm not sure I'll have the answers. I'm just going to put it up. The Nightwing Annual, potentially the one and only Nightwing Annual for the New 52, is a touching story about the relationship between Barbara Gordon and Dick Grayson. This is a near mid-minus condition, and it is $40. People really, really love stories between Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon.
Emilio's picking up that Daredevil hip-hop.
Nice.
Yeah, they're getting back together in the current Nightwing run.
I'm having so much fun with Young Justice. They just are together in Young Justice.
Oh, yeah?
It's great. It's lovely. It's exactly what you want. This thing, Superman issue 299, featuring the double or nothing life of Superman, where it looks like Superman is just invisible. He's not vaporized because his clothes are still completely solid. Someone just made the flesh parts of Superman invisible like the world's worst Sue Storm. It's in good condition, and it's $5. And it's going down here on D.
Would you do C for 5? We got it at 11.
Sure. Put down this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 from the DW. Brought to you by Konami and Dreamwave Comics. Being a Ninja Turtles thing, Ninja Turtles being the eternal property, it's in near mint condition, $50. Every single generation will have a Ninja Turtles.
Oh, absolutely.
Every single one. Got the Zenoscope free Comic Book Day exclusive Grimm Fairy Tales. Yeah, you know what it is. Cheesecake. Cheesecake is what it is. And it's a near mint condition and also $50 for this little Comic Book Day, free Comic Book Day exclusive.
Got 2 minutes till 8:30.
I feel like that's 2 minutes, so I might be able to put up a couple last pieces of Sandman stuff. Yeah. Here's JLA issues 22 and 23, the first Dream, the first Daniel Hall outside of Vertigo, and the first Justice Legion A. More Sandman crossing over with the DC Universe. And sort of cap us off, Sandman Universe Nightmare Country 1, this being a variant cover of it. Pretty sure this was a 1 in 25. But I should probably fact check myself on that. Either way, Nightmare Country #1, going down here, replacing Nightmare.
125, yep.
Nice. Brain.
still works.
And I don't know. Let's just close out this hour. Hit the bottom hard with the Mighty Thor issue 382, a giant size 300th anniversary issue. I guess 300th anniversary after issue 82. Either way, it's $10. It's in near mint condition. Thor looks ridiculous. Full gold destroyer type armor. Goodness gracious.
Mismatched gold like arm.
Right. Looking insane. All right. And we'll probably take a break here in a second. We'll be back with a lot more comic books in the very near future.
Yeah. See ya soon.
Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Super Secret Warehouse. We have so many unprocessed boxes, literally thousands. What you just saw in the little shot was not even half of just unprocessed long boxes that we have not gone through yet. This is the stuff we use for our live show, so I thought it'd be really fun to give you guys a behind the scenes look and hopefully find gold. If not, it should still be pretty fun to see what's in this box. All right, let's see what's in this bad boy. Oh, heck yeah. This is the first print of Ultimate Spider-Man 1. This is the OG printing. You know, you got a couple ticks on the spine there, but still probably like a $50 book. Pretty nice. And that is pretty hot right now. Oh, snap. I am very surprised I censored myself. This is the first issue of Knights of the Old Republic. This is a super hot book right now. I am really happy about that. That is awesome. Okay, alright, back to the box. Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're back live. I'm not 100% sure, but Dan will be back in a second. In the meantime, I guess I just kind of need to clear some stuff off. I'm sure the chat is saying things, and I'm not hearing those things because Dan is not behind the computers, but he will be soon enough. Probably going to take a couple things down, just kind of while we're waiting for Dan to be back, because I can't be behind the computer and in front of the computer. That would be crazy. But it sounds like he's on his way at the very least.
Yeah, we're back.
He has returned.
I live.
Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Cool. So this is exactly where we left off before the break. So I'm probably just going to grab a big old handful of stuff and get swapping. Just to run a little refresh. All right. It's Golden Thor. Go ahead and find a new home. Going to replace it with a Ghost Castle #1. Fine condition, $20. One of the Sandman leftovers. Take down the Zenoscope free comic book day special. For this Superboy, issue 132. And the hero who was braver than Superboy. Boy, I doubt it. Good condition, just $5. Taking down the TMNT.
Somehow I don't think so.
Somehow I don't think so. Superman issue 196. Can you guess which is the real Superman and which is the Thing from 40,000 AD? I mean, that means that it's a Chaos God from 40K. Is what that means. All this old-timey Superman, I feel like I should put up Batman. Specifically, Fancy Batman. Batman with Robin, issue 237. Between Batman with Robin and Batman and Robin. Either way, Batman and Robin with Robin, issue 237. Notable for being the first appearance of the Reaper. And just an iconic Batman cover in general. This is in very good to fine condition. And it is $100 here on D. D for Death. Got a little bit of Strange Adventures. Strange Adventures, issue 156. in which he has to get this deadly globe of Saturn off his head or will keep zapping all of his loved ones with gas giant energy. Fine minus condition, $20 for Strange Adventures. Swapping out this negotiated on Harley Quinn.
Man, I've been playing too much Cuphead because my first thought was like, that looks like the ultimate for one of the new weapons in the DLC.
Are you doing the delicious last course?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've already finished it. Now I'm going back and trying to complete everything on Expert.
Good luck, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be brave enough to do that for another couple years. My morale is down so far from Elden Ring.
I haven't started Elden Ring yet.
Yeah, yo, we are two sides of the same coin. Star Spangled War Stories, issue 35, featuring 0 Hour and other blazing combat stories. Good condition, also $20.
Any of you guys play any video games that make you want to
yeah,
make you hate yourself?
That's some real human experience right there. The Super Friends, issue 16, in which some aliens have trapped the members of the Justice League who matter, the Trinity, in some sort of glass Willy Wonka cube in space. Very fine condition, $10 for this particular Super Friends.
Right. Kevin's picking up the War Stories on app.
You got it. While replacing on F, then, put down this Harvey Hits issue 12 featuring the Phantom, in which the Giant and the Dwarf are attempting to take down technically the first superhero. I think the Phantom is technically the first superhero. The first, like, costume superhero. I'm never entirely sure on where the line is. Either way, this is in very good condition, and it's $75.
Would you do E for 10? You have it at 20 for Jason.
At the Planet Head?
Yep.
Yeah, sure. We can do 10. That's fine. The creepy Swamp Thing covers. Swamp Thing issue 11. This is just not a horror comic if there's not a full moon with some clouds in front of it somewhere. We were talking about horror art the other week. Like, this is definitely what I would consider to be like prime horror art.
Absolutely.
Like, for sure. Anyway, very fine condition artwork set.
What is on D?
D is issue 237 of Batman with Robin, Batman and Robin, Batman Robin. Issue 237, the first cover appearance of the Reaper / Death, and a iconic Batman cover in general. It's been homage to a bunch. When you start getting homages, that's when you know it's good. And that applies really in any artistic medium. When you start getting homages, you know it's good.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much Superboy and Superman in these boxes.
We have a request for black superheroes. I think I put a couple milestone in one of those boxes. There might be some in there.
I might dig across eventually.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for sure.
For sure. Yeah, I still think when we ran across that static.
I know. Oh, man.
It was just accidentally the static to have. It's like, oh, wow, oh, no.
I don't think we have any Golden Age tonight, but we'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, I haven't seen any Golden Age here.
Anytime you're looking for something that specific, John, go ahead and just message us. Obviously, we can't guarantee anything, but the odds of us just having a specific issue in the box versus us being able to check what we've got, you have a much higher likelihood of us potentially finding it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yo, while I was just kind of searching around, I mean, I did run across one black superhero in the box. I mean, I got some Icon issue 13, featuring Buck Wild Mercenary Man, who I feel like it's pretty clear who that's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
Very fine minus condition, $10. Here on I for icon. Perfect. I've got some What If starring the Juggernaut. The Kingdom of Cain. Even still, kind of tangentially Sandman related, but except not at all. I don't have any spots open, so I'm just going to start taking them off. Why not a Howard the Duck? Howard the Duck issue 2, a variant edition in which somebody's trying to feed him. I think that's a very funny joke. This is in near mint condition. It's $5, and it's going to knock off. Man, we're probably just going to keep going in row order. Why not? Keeping the refresh going. Spider-Woman issue 18, the last issue of this particular series. Near mint condition, also $5. Knocking out this Superman. The fancy Batman can stay a while longer. I think I'll knock off the horror comic Swamp Thing. Actually, Sandman should probably go too. I'll go ahead and knock Sandman as well. Just going to get 2 up at once.
Would you do A and B together for 7? Comes to 10.
Sure. I think that sounds fine. And for all intents and purposes, that will be.
And Chris, just make sure this is your first time climbing something with us that you fill out the form. It's the pinned comment and in the description.
Oh, yeah. You definitely need to put all your vital information in there.
That way we can get you these books.
Really the most important part of the process. Got this Nightwing Rebirth issue number 1. Just like that cover in general. Near mint minus condition, $5.
Me too. Yeah, that one's that's a sick cover.
Here's the Deadly Duo from Image Comics. With a glorious Spawn cover and what's 100% totally not Batman. No way, dude. No way is that Batman. Very fine plus condition, $5 since E is open. And one more slot is open, so we'll put down a little bit Superman. Superman issue 152, in which someone is just straight up Truman showing Clark and putting him with a bunch of robots acting like they're his family. Just horrifying. And also $20 in good, very good condition on H. Now, probably just going to start back up top, I suppose.
Okay, Chris. Yeah, that makes sense.
Put down this DC Swamp Thing, issue 10. Notable being the final Wrightson Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing, issue 10, in very fine to near mint condition, is $50. Action Comics, issue 366. Again, all these schlubs out here trying to pretend like they can be Superman. Who's going to get liquefied by Darkseid. Very good minus condition, $10. Damn it, it's such a shame to take that Nightwing off.
Would you do Icon for 6? Give it a 10.
I would. I need space.
Let's go to William Page.
Can take the Phantom off, I suppose.
And also a reminder to keep sharing.
Yeah, the share price has not been decided yet. The Super DC Giant, have you the nerve to face the unexpected from DC Comics? I need to find an issue number on this. All it says is the price. It's very concerned with the price. It says number S23. So that's unexpected from DC Comics. Issue S23.
Yeah.
Glass box Super Friends can probably go. Get replaced by Black Hawk, issue 121. Which is just like a World War II G.I. Joe looking scene.
For real?
Yeah, like the Nazis have these Last Airbender style sand airboats.
Just thinking, too.
Getting Cajun in the Sahara. I'll save that for a little while yet. We do have a little bit more Hulk. The Incredible Hulk issue 245. Just smashing. Always be smashing. ABS. It does not stand for anti-lock brake system. It stands for always be smashing.
Always be smashing.
Hulk's motto, and just good life advice in general. And, of course, everyone's favorite character is Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew. Have no fear, the zoo crew is here. In very good condition. Just $5 for all this Captain Carrot action. Hey, if Hit Monkey can get a movie, anybody can get a movie, you guys. Like, yeah.
I picked up the last issue of Captain Carrot a few months ago because it included Beast Boy. Like, this is amazing. Just, if you like fun animal puns.
Yeah,
It's great.
I was delighted seeing Spider-Ham in Spider-Verse. I can only imagine how much fun it would be to see Captain Carrot show up in some real shit. Just for like a second.
They were
the one scene.
Well, he does in the Death Metal and what was it? The Justice League Incarnate.
Word?
Yeah, there's a whole.
What is he doing in Death Metal? Did they Death Metalify him? Was he still?
He's like super buff and but he has like a tragic backstory now. He gets like Frank Millerified basically.
Let's go.
It's one of the better one shots from Death Metal.
That sounds so good. I got the first ongoing Astro City. We love a good passion project. Near mint condition, $5 on this guy. Replacing probably the fancy Batman. Yeah, the fancy Batman.
Would you do H for 3 or at 5? It's that Hulk.
I would do that. The Strange Adventures issue 48, featuring the Human Phantom going to these jailhouse bars. The comic is from 1954. It is in good condition, and it is $75.
Would you do F for 5? Give it a 10. It's the unexpected.
It's unexpected that I would take that deal. Except it's not, because we're making deals. Those full sets of the Sandman are still back here. Those 2 Lucifer omnibuses are still back here. I got some more Death High Cost of Living. We want to get into it. And I still got this slab. We're making deals. Just in case you weren't here earlier when all that was happening. I also got full sets of Sandman Universe. Let's make some deals. You don't have to wait for last looks. We can just talk.
What is on E?
What is on E? E is from Image Comics. The Deadly Duo. I mean, it's a very Image Comics affair.
Oh, absolutely.
As soon as the one shot, it says number 1. There might be a Deadly Duo series. I don't entirely know.
I think there's a couple issues. I'll pull it up, but yeah.
Well, while Dan pulls that up, I'm going to allow us to enter the lost world of the Warlord in this first issue special from DC Comics. The first Warlord, the first Terra Morgan, and the first Deimos, all in the Warlord in DC Comics. Put in our empty slot on F.
There's 4 issues to that series, but
that's the first one.
Yeah, jump in right there.
Yeah. A DC 100-page special, The House of Mystery, issue 227. Some real freaky shit happening on the cover. Good condition, honestly, a fairly large book. You can see from the side. Look at that. $5. Probably replacing the Spider-Woman last issue, just because Nightwing's always got a feel.
In order to investigate the powerful fusion, Killcat disguises himself as Spawn and appears on a sleazy talk show where Fusion is also a guest. Spawn guest stars as well. So
as he would have to.
Yeah. If you're collecting those Spawn appearances, here's like a rando one. And then, yeah, that is the second series of Deadly Duo.
And put down the third issue of the McVeigh Taskmaster. I don't know how to say the first appearance that's in this book. I don't want to embarrass myself either. I need some help, Dan.
Taskmaster number 3?
I mean, I can show you the post note. Maybe that'll jog your memory.
No.
Okay. Cool. This is the first appearance of somebody. We're going to find out who in a second. Because I'm not even going to attempt that. You know, I'm not evil. I'm not Evil Knievel. I don't go off ramps for fun.
I don't think I can pronounce it either. It's a Korean superhero. And then the first partial team appearance of the Tiger Division.
See, the first Tiger Division would have been great. Would have been a big fan of that.
Can you do F and I together for 30? Comes out to 40.
$10 off F and I together. Let's take a look. F and I together. Yeah, I think that's fun.
Yeah. Plus, you get the Zoo Crew.
Yeah, plus you get the Zoo Crew.
And then I think Tom King is supposed to be doing something with the Warlord eventually, maybe.
This DC Action Comics anniversary issue, 554. Luthor and Brainiac are here, but it's notable for the first time that Lex actually puts on like a LexCorp power suit. And it is also the first time Brainiac is the fully robotic synthetic being that we know him as mostly today. Here, my condition, $20. The first Lex in a mech suit is pretty cool.
Keith is picking up C. Okay, I read the comment wrong. He's picking up C, that House Mystery. And then what is on E? That's Deadly Duo number 1 from the second Deadly Duo series. Ugh. Words. I got there.
Speaking of Deadly Duos, they're still here, and I'm still willing to entertain offers. Don't be shy. Make an offer. Not like a stupid one, but make an offer. In the meantime, we're going to put up this comic. The kids didn't get the joke, hopefully, because it's an Animaniacs comic, specifically Animaniacs number 9 with a Pulp Fiction reference cover. Near mint condition on this Animaniacs number 9, $20. And just because I like to do weird stuff and because I like the Wildcats, Wizard number 69, nice, included this Wildcats. This Ace Edition Wildstorm Wildcats 69. $15 in near mint condition, displacing Swamp Thing, I believe.
E is Deadly Duo number 1 from the second Deadly Duo series.
I'm about to take it off so we don't have to keep saying what it is.
It's Killcat dresses up as Spawn, but Spawn shows up in it, so we've got kind of a rando Spawn appearance.
Yeah, because you don't get to just dress up as Spawn.
Yeah, you just don't get to.
No, only one person's allowed to do that. A Spawn, not necessarily the Spawn, but a Spawn.
That's true.
Either way, we got this Mighty Thor issue 257. Fine condition for this particular Thor. $5 on it. I do not have any open spaces, so something's getting sacrificed.
Nathan's picking up A, so you can put it there.
I can indeed.
Would you do Animaniacs for 15? You have a 20 for Christopher Prevette.
Sure. Put down this giant-sized Thor, issue 1 of giant-sized Thor, special guest Hercules, notable for being a reprint of the stories from Thor Annual number 2, Journey into Mystery Special number 1, and Journey into Mystery number 105. All crucial Thor stories, all reprinted here in giant-sized Thor number 1, in good, very good condition for $12 on I. I think we had the Conqueror Dell movie classic adaptation
Yeah,
last time.
Yep.
Yeah, here's some more John Wayne movie adaptations. I'm going to say both now. The Wings of Eagles. John Wayne flight movie, very good plus condition from Dell Comics, $10. Replacing, man, I'm just going to do it.
Would you do the giant size Thor you just put down for 8? We got a 12 for Kevin.
Yeah, I could do that.
I. We got Request for Spider-Man.
I know that I had something in the pocket for the last time somebody said Spider-Man. I do not have a similar thing in the pocket. I am kind of passively looking for Spider-Man, though, because Spider-Man's what I know the most about. And I haven't seen a whole lot. I'll take a more involved look right here, right now, just in case. But yeah, I haven't seen a ton of Spider-Man this evening. And by not a ton, I mean just a few issues. Let's go over it, you know? Ooh, that's nuts. Check this out. This is pretty cool. So, Suicide Squad issues 49 and 50 come together to form one complete Suicide Squad image.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That's fucking rad. I'm glad I had it the right way around. They are connecting covers, and you can have both of them, the full image, both covers, 49 and 50, in very fine New Make edition for $8. Not gonna knock them down either. And just a little bit more Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing issue number 9. A Wayne and Wrights and joint. Very fine condition, $28.
John Katniss picking up that set on C.
All right.
Full price.
I'm bringing a giant Superman annual, the 5th annual. The Invaders of Krypton up there in the top middle looking real goofy. In good plus condition for $20 here on C. And a little bit of Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk issue 201. Hulk battling the most unexpected barbarian of all. In fine minus condition for $5 on I. I kind of just want to swap out the John Wayne for something else. Specifically Dell Comics King Richard and the Crusades. Because I just want that to be the rotating spot where I put this kind of stuff now. Very good condition, $5. And I would argue a little bit more universally interesting than the Wings of Eagles.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to see some Middle Ages warfare. I feel like that's a topic and a setting that we just seemingly never get tired of. Like, we've even covered that a little bit with tonight's Spawn. Like, it's important for being the first appearance of medieval Spawn. He's like, you're a medieval Spawn.
Oh, yeah.
Long swords. Let's go. And I completely understand and sympathize because I feel the same way. I'm going to get a little strange on the board. I probably just need to come to the other side and swap things out.
Yeah, we've got Marvel books on I, A, B. We've had some other Marvel up tonight as well.
Let me go ahead and take these guys. Put them in the box. Swap it out for Doctor Strange issue 79, in which Clea's up to her neck in trouble. Very fine condition, just $4. I'm going to put down Semper Fi, Tales of the Marine Corps, issue 1. Printed by Marvel. Very fine plus $8 right here. I will leave the Hulk for now, actually. I'll take out this Thor. I'm going to replace it with Adventure Comics featuring Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, issue 377, which Superboy is just not saving that dude's kid. He didn't pay him enough money. That doesn't sound like Superboy. Clearly, there's something misleading about this cover. I wonder what it could be. I should buy that comic. Find out. Papa, can I have a nickel?
Amelia's picking up G. That Doctor Strange.
Cool.
That was one of these boxes. It looks right. So.
Hell yeah.
The Sandman sets did not sell, so we do still have 2 complete Sandman sets.
We do.
Available.
We do have 2 complete Sandman sets available.
And layaway is a thing.
Layaway is there. Words, but also you don't have to do layaway. You can make me some offers if you want to.
Absolutely.
This Sandman set right here, all the Sandman stuff, all the key issues, first Dream, first Lucifer, first Pumpkin Head, first Death, first Corinthian, etc., all of it. All of Sandman plus tie-ins, one-shots, etc. $1,200. They're all in near mint minus to near mint condition. This one right here, all the same stuff included, all the same keys, all the same everything. It's just they're in very fine to near mint condition. Not very fine to near mint is a grade for everything, but like some are very fine, some are near mint is what that is meant to convey. Yo, look at this thing. This is rad. This looks like a Dan posted note, too. Did you do the Avengers 92?
I did.
Yeah. Notable for being a Neil Adams cover. The last time these issues cost 15 cents and being part of the Kree Skrull War. But the last 15 cents and the Neil Adams cover are 2 notable things about this. Very good plus condition for $25.
How many issues are in Sandman? It's like 75?
75.
Yeah.
And these include the Orpheus one-shot. And stuff, by the way. Oh, hell yeah. Like, 90s stuff obviously has a very distinct style. And 2000 stuff does too. Since, like, I kind of enjoy them both equally. I mean, I get hyped about stuff like Wildcats. But I also get super hyped for this X-Force cover.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Woo! That's the most 2000s. X-Force issue number 1. Everybody's in that sweet black leather. Thanks, Wachowskis. Near mint minus $10 for this guy. Replacing the Hulk down here, I believe.
Can you show G close up? Can you get a second?
Can indeed. Yeah, Leo, we can totally get this Neil Adams cover on camera properly. Is that fairly centered?
Yeah, that's good. You probably get it a bit closer though. Just let's see. And lift it up just a tad. Yeah. Grade was what, like very
good plus.
Yeah. Would you do G and I together for 30? It comes to.
Hold on, I gotta finish sneezing. Okay.
Bless you. G and I together for 30. Comes to 35.
You know, I would.
All right.
And I was gonna stay up at 10 because I have more than one copy of it. By more than one, I mean 2. So that's the last one now. As we've come to expect, the Sandman sets are going to disappear for a little while. There's also Sandman Universe sets of Books of Magic, Lucifer, Dreaming, etc., forever.
Which one was on C? I can go back. Oh, the $1,200 one was on C. Gustavus is claiming that on layaway.
Really?
So we're putting that the near mint.
Yeah. This is the near mint one. Gustavus, you should definitely confirm before we do anything. But I'm going to tentatively give that to Dan and
just let us know.
congratulate you on your purchase.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Enjoy watching that value go up forever. Grandpappy always said, son, there's only two things I don't make any more of, land and Neil Gaiman's The Sandman, first published in the early 90s. You buy you a house, son. You buy you a house and a full set of Sandman comics. Got Doctor Strange issue 63. Still a sound investment. Not quite as sound as Sandman, but sound all the same. Issue 63 in very fine edition for just $10. Again, tentatively replacing our full Sandman set slot. Gustavus, if you have not confirmed with Dan, you should confirm with Dan. Got this Black Hawk comic, Blind Victory, sort of a James Bond style thing. There's a missing piece, obviously, here in the top right corner of the cover. The first pages are torn, but this last piece isn't part of first page. Oh, wow. This is from 1955, pre-DC. That explains a good bit of this.
And he's confirming the Sandman set.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, that's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm glad we priced it to move. I really am.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. This is from Marvel Comics. Guess who's been drafted here in the NAM? Apostrophe NAM. Lord have mercy. Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America go to Vietnam. That's a whole separate comic. That's called Watchmen by Alan Moore. I've read that before, I think. That's insane. I kind of want to read that.
Yeah, I remember Tony showed me that when he priced it.
I kind of want to read that. So what I've got here is the Vertigo DC Sandman Midnight Theater first little collection, which this is what they did as a post-Sandman, not necessarily mending, but restructuring of Golden Age Sandman. It's a retelling of some of those stories with a new lens, a new frame, and of course, with Neil Gaiman. But it is much less existential, endless beings, and much more gas guns and trench coats. And it rocks, honestly. I thought I didn't really care about the Sandman, and Sandman Mystery Theater is very good.
Would you do C and E together for 15? It comes to 20.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Now I don't get to read the NAM, but I will find another copy of it.
Sure, there's one sitting around somewhere.
Yeah, we will find one eventually here in the Ultimate Comics warehouse. Which, speaking of things that we find, Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man, issue 98, accompanied by 99. I mean, yeah. Holy shit. Dan just found this, guys. It's $40. I'm going to put it on C. C for crack.
Jason said, you can read it before I pick it up.
I would never touch your comic books. Before you buy them, I get to read all the ones I want. The ones that are purchased. Nah, man. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about, so clearly 2000s, but I still love so clearly 90s stuff. Hell yeah, brother. Here in Wolverine, issue 146. More 90s you can more 90s than you can shake a stick at. Near mint condition, $10. Probably gotta replace something. I can. Surprise.
Yeah.
I'll take the Sandman set down once again. And we'll see it again. Don't you forget about me. Swamp Thing issue 14. I mean, I feel like my face would look exactly like that kid's if I was getting carried out of a burning building by Swamp Thing.
Yeah, that's the appropriate reaction.
It really
I feel
is.
like.
Very good fine condition, $10 on this. Just for a little bit of fun. Pep, the Archie series. Issue 182 here on Pep. Good condition, $5. I'm going to take down Taskmaster. Been here for a while. And Adventure Comics featuring Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, issue 375, in which Bouncing Boy proves he is the mightiest of the entire Legion, and perhaps some sort of talent show. Either way, it's in good condition. It's $5, and it is on lot F.
John Penta is picking up that Pep on B. And then can you show I up close? And then just before you ask to, we can't do an offer on I because we've already sold one.
We sold it as part of a combo offer.
That's true, yeah. You right.
I mean, I'm accepting combo offers, bet. You gotta think about that.
I'll do it.
From the page of the Sandman presents Love Street. I was a teenage hellblazer. Look at that little guy.
What?
Issues 1 through 3 of Love Street, where you experience all the Vertigo Sandman adjacent adventures. 1 through 3, $10. Very fine near mint for the lot.
Eddie Page, speaking of the X-Force on I.
Cool. I will replace it with a Vertigo Swamp Thing collection, specifically the John J. Muth collection, Swamp Thing Roots. One of those graphic novels. Honestly, the perfect length to read. More satisfying than a single comic book, not as time-consuming as a full trade. You can knock one of those out in like, what, 10, 20 minutes? Boom, yeah. Done. Full, expansive, satisfying story. And Swamp Thing Roots is pretty good. There's a little tiny bit of Star Wars in the box. A crumb of Star Wars issue 60. The Gillen Star Wars. Stormtrooper has a lightsaber. What the fuck? Near mint condition, $5, replacing something. Probably this.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't know if it's another X-Force some folks are interested in. X-Force, a one-shot featuring your boy Wolverine, Ain't No Dog. Wolverine for damn sure ain't no dog.
That's right.
In near mint condition, $5. Replacing Superfly.
Aaron Parks is picking up Star Wars on G.
I have 2 copies. So that is now the last copy.
I didn't want to spoil it this time.
Thank you.
I watched how I phrased that.
I'm going to put up another one of the little graphic novels from DC. JLA, Welcome to the Working Week. You ever wanted a Watchtower office comedy? Well, here you are. $5 in near mint condition, knocking off Ultra 90s Wolverine.
Patton Oswalt wrote that? Welcome to the Working Week?
Did he really?
Yeah. Art and cover by Patrick Gleason. That's awesome.
See, now I just want to look at it. Nobody's bought it yet, so I get to. Yep, there it is.
How does the JLA act behind closed doors? You're about to find out.
Martian Manhunter is looming.
When Marlis Randone stows away on the JLA watchtower. He relies on his notebook and disposable camera to document the petty squabbles and inside decisions made by members of the JLA.
That sounds hilarious.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's a great concept. I think that's really cool.
We don't give out like what prices we would take for things. We ask that you make an offer. So if you would like to make an offer on C, just throw us a number.
Yeah, just throw out a number. We can get talking. We got that new Suicide Squad, issue 12, the Ryan Suicide Squad, with, I mean, what is almost a gratuitous Harley Quinn? It's really close. It's really close to the line. Near mint, $5. Swapping out this Swamp Thing, leaving the Swamp Thing graphic novel, because that's 100% worth reading. Put down the Boom Studios Power Rangers issue 15, the Green Ranger Lord Drakon action figure variant. Very fine, minus condition, just $10, replacing the Sandman Mystery Theater. Box is getting a little full over here, dog. I might have to get myself a secondary box. And by might, I mean definitely have to. You know, stand by while I navigate a full new box. There we go.
All right. So would you do H and I together for 10?
Yeah, I would. I'm gonna.
And then I got 2 offers coming in for C. Do you want to hear them in order? Or do you want to hear just the highest one?
I want to hear them in order.
We have an offer coming in for $10 on C. It's at 40, and then 28 is the second one.
Well, for the 10, it seems like 28 is the number to beat. I will bring it up to 30. And if you guys want to have like a gentleman's exchange or a bid off or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if 2 people are interested, I'm not going to be like, first one says 30. Like if someone else says 31, then that's what we're going to do. I'm not here to discourage bidding. I love bidding. I was an early eBay adopter, and I still refuse to use buy now listings. It's cheating. I've expressed my love for the Boar's Head Deli Meats ad campaign of compromise elsewhere. And I would like to express my love for the Once Upon a Time ad campaign. Oh shit, what was I talking about? Help me, Dan. I totally forgot. I was thinking about this Flash because his leg looks really weird. Look at how weird his leg looks. eBay. That's right. Let's talk about eBay. Let's talk about the eBay advertising campaign that said, like, feel the win or something along those lines. Like, it's different if you want it. Yeah, that shit is true. It is different if you win it. I can't believe I completely lost my train of thought. Dude, I'm going to be in so much trouble when I'm, like, 70.
I feel that.
Ooh, oh no.
1,000%. Like...
Got this DC Universe Superman blank cover while Dan and I just peer through the looking glass into our dimly lit futures. $5.
Yeah, Keith, Laura, let us know. 30 works.
I'm going to take the Star Wars down and swap it out for the Vertigo Essential Sandman Preludes and Nocturnes.
Nathan saying he suggests fisticuffs.
Only gentlemen's agreements here on the Ultimate Comics Live Show. Yo, just let me know when it's time for last looks, since my brain is bad. We're going to do this Doom Force issue number 1. Not the Doom Patrol, it's the Doom Force. It's also $5, and it's going to replace his Power Rangers.
Amelia's picking up Superman on I.
All right.
All them blanks.
Going to replace it with this Brubaker Catwoman, issue 18. I'm going to put down this Justice League International Annual #1, replacing this bouncing boy. I kind of want Love Street to hang out for a little while, but I know that it's time to go. So I'm going to swap that out for issues 1 through 3 of Grant Morrison's Kid Eternity. A Kid Eternity 3-issue set. Because we haven't quite met our Grant Morrison quota yet.
Yeah. All right. So Keith's picking up that Marvel 2-in-1 team up on C for 30. Eddie Page is picking up Suicide Squad on D.
All right.
And yeah, we'll keep an eye out for more Spider-Man. It looks like, well, one thing that was kind of Sandman heavy for the pseudo special.
It's also very DC heavy.
Yeah, but we also we ran through a lot of Spider-Man on Tuesday.
Yeah, you guys did fun Spider-Man things without me?
Sorry.
How dare you?
Marvel Tales, not Marvel 2-in-1. Yeah, we'll continue to keep an eye out.
The only Spider-Man I've seen is Superior Spider-Man Team Up. That feels like a very niche Spider-Man. Oh, these are kind of cool.
We do Catwoman on I for 3, you have it at 5.
I would, because I would like to put new stuff down. I'll put down this Flash issue 35. This gross Monsters of the Month zombie Flash variant. It's disgusting. High grade copy, very fine near mint, $5. I wish this had a number on it, but it does not. It is a version variant cover of a book that I assume features Captain America, but it is taped on the back, and I dare not open a taped book. Dan may be able to help me out. That's why I'm just kind of stalling forever.
Is there anything on the cover I can go off of?
I thought you were looking it up. I genuinely thought that you were looking it up. In the meantime, I'll just open it. All right,
I actually don't know without.
We're gonna gamble. We're gonna do this live. I'm a professional. Of course, I can open a book without the tape hitting it. It would be silly if I couldn't. Yeah, that's right. It'd be real stupid. I will gingerly leaf through this. Immortal Hulk #11.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have guessed that, but sweet. That Al Ewing run, so good. Also, if you're into kind of a more...
It is the Stan Lee memorial issue of Immortal Hulk. Is why it has all these Stan Lee characters on the cover. There are pictures and essays and touching moments scattered throughout. And I am going to flawlessly get it back in this bag. Look at that. Absolutely unbeatable.
Oh.
And immortal, much like the Hulk. I did all that work, ladies and gentlemen. And the post-it note is inside.
Nah.
I'm going to put a new post-it note on it that says $5. That was like a magic trick. I don't think I could do that again if you paid me a significant amount of money. There's no way I could do that seamlessly. I didn't even know. Also, pour one out for the notepad that just went dry.
All right. Well, you just put it down. It's been claimed by John Katniss.
It's fair. I need to retrieve myself another notepad.
There should be more on this table.
Oh, yeah. We never lack for notepads in the Ultimate Comics warehouse. We even have a little dedicated trash can literally just for them.
And then would you do C and H together for 6? It comes to 10.
H is... Oh, it's the 2 Flashes. Yeah, that's a cute little deal. We've got the weird leg and the zombie body. Let's do it.
Those are going to Eddie Page.
Got this unbeatable squirrel girl that looks like a hip hop variant. Is that a hip hop variant?
That's gotta be, yeah.
It's gotta be. It's got the black bars.
Yeah.
$10. Now I have to look up what that is homaging because it will kill me if I don't. While I'm just standing here, why don't I put that Sandman thing back up? We're still taking offers. And I would love to hear them.
That's right.
Yo, I mean, I'm not going to take $100, but I might take something pretty spicy. Make me an offer, baby. I just need to know what this unbeatable squirrel girl hip hop variant is. She's had more than one.
Shoot.
Yeah. Wow. And this is going for like way more money than that. Scotty UA doesn't say what it is. Boo. I'm done looking. That's enough dead air. I'll look it up later. I will satisfy my curiosity at another time. This time, I'm going to put down Tales of Darkness, issue 2. Top Cow Edgy Comics. Near mint condition, $4 because H is currently unoccupied. And I'm going to put down another Catwoman. Catwoman issue 65 with a lovely Catwoman cover. The Pfeiffer Catwoman too. Hi Michelle, writer. Near mint minus condition and also $5. And something getting swapped out for She-Hulk. She-Hulk issue 9 is going to replace this Sandman on G. Because I feel like that Patton Oswalt JLA has some legs.
I think so. Yeah, that sounds super fun. Nathan is picking up the Darkness on H.
Darkness.
No parents. Gotta stop before we get copyright claimed.
Was there share prize news, by the way?
What's up?
Is there share prize news, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to talk about the share prize. I feel like we're getting close to that time. Oh. Congratulations to the homie Suresh. Suresh, if you're in the chat, I would like to personally congratulate you on winning tonight's share prize. I'm going to put this post-it note on it so that everyone knows that it belongs to you. Well, I mean, we got one darkness. Why don't we do other darknesses?
Will you do G and I together for 9? It comes to 15.
G and I together for 9. I'll do G and I together for $1 more, for $10, $5 off. In the meantime, on H, I'm going to put Tales of Darkness issue 1 in near mint condition for $4. Followed up shortly by Nightcrawler issue number 1, the Chris Claremont specific Nightcrawler. Very fine condition, just $4, replacing this Justice League right here, leaving Grant Morrison to survive another day, but not for too long. I got other plans.
Nathan's picking up the Darkness on H, and then Eddie Page says 10's a deal for G and I.
So we're taking DHI all down?
Yep. Most of that entire bottom row.
Nice. So this is Fantastic Four issues 131 and 132, a 2-issue set with a whole lot of stuff happening on these Jeremy Tarney post-it notes. $25 for both issues. Doop. The first cameo / full appearance of Omega the Ultimate. Medusa joins the Fantastic Four, and there's a new Human Torch costume. Fantastic Four issue 131 is in very fine to near mint condition. 132 is in fine to fine minus condition. Again, $25 for the both of them. So,
Christopher Privette's picking up Nightcrawler on F.
All All right, so I was going through the boxes, and we had 2 issues of Not Brand the Not Brand issue 9, and the worst of Not Brand issue 10. For these 2 Not Brand comics, I think I'm going, since they're both marked at 15, I'm going to package them together in a pre-made combo offer for a clean $20. And my 0 is not going to connect at the top because I don't respect numbers. Not true. I respect numbers very much.
It's a power play. It's to show that you're open to offers. It's a metaphor.
Other things I want to put down. Batman, issue 328. Batman Court of Law stories. Very fine near mint condition, $15. Getting Doom Force off the board. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, issue 74, in which the Howlers are separated and thereby facing their greatest threat, which is not having the power of teamwork at their side. Very fine condition, $20. Down here. And I don't know, we had that trippy examination through the dreams of Rudyard Kipling earlier, so here's Dell Comics' adaptation of Rudyard Kipling's Mowgli. You know, the Jungle Book. Very good condition. $5 for all this Mowgli action.
Would you do A for 10? You would at 15 for Laura.
I would.
Sweet. Lawrence, make sure you fill out the information sheet in the pinned comment if you haven't already. That way we have it documented that you want to pick up it down.
I'm going to move the Sandman set to A because it's just going to live at A forever. I'm just going to leave it there for the rest of the show.
We're in our final half hour, kind of getting pretty close to that last looks.
If we're in the final half hour, I'm going to put up the slab again, just so we don't have to go through a rush last looks. I probably won't even put it up on last looks if there's 0 interest here. So Action Comics issue 894, CGC graded at a 9.8. The first appearance of Death in the mainstream DC universe. Our last slab of the evening. All the other slabs sold. That was the only slab of its kind, and also the only 9.8 of the evening. And it's Death. So I'm kind of surprised that it didn't go.
Me too.
I would encourage you to look it up. And then maybe talk to me a little. While we do that, I got this Legends of the Dark Knight issue 2, Crisis in Identity. I remember being subscribed to this book, and I remember really liking it. Near mint minus condition for just $5. Let's drop off Squirrel Girl. And that Patton Oswalt JLA is next on the chopping block. Actually, Kid Eternity is next on the chopping block. $5 for a 3 comic book set. That was appealing to nobody. Kid Eternity.
Grant Morrison.
Grant Morrison, baby. But alas, earwax. Just a crumb more Sandman. Specifically, this is the 1 in 50 black label fully foil Nightmare Country 2 Corinthian variant cover. You probably can't see the foil too well because that's how foil works. This is in very fine near mint condition and it's $40. I'm going to put it here. But just so you can see that a little better, spoilers, I have a 1 in 25 of the same cover, just in things that are perceivable by digital eyes. So regular art, that one is the silver foil. And I'm going to put the regular art for $15 in near mint condition, replacing the Patton Oswalt joint down here. This is a great time to remind everyone to be specific when you make claims. Otherwise, Dan fights me in the parking lot after the show. I don't want to get beaten up again.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't like it any more than you do. Detective Comics starring Batman, issue 522, in which Batman faces off with the Sinister Snowman and Green Arrow makes an appearance. Very fine condition, just $10. Going to be replacing something probably Mowgli. Oh, it's a little too big to fit in the regular box.
We'll keep an eye out for more of that milestone.
Sure. In the meantime, I got some giant-sized Spider-Man, a one-issue, one-shot. Giant-sized Spider-Man, near mint minus condition, $8 on this. We'll take down the set for a little while.
Would you do I for 5? You have it at 10?
Sure. Sounds fine.
And then A, was that the Sandman set just a moment ago?
It was the Sandman set just a moment ago.
Yes, that is the whole series of Sandman.
This is the whole series. Man, I said it's just going to live at A. Then I changed my mind. And then somebody asked
as soon as
about it.
it's taken down.
All right. I got Static, issue 16, the first appearance of Joyride, but more importantly, just early Static Shock from Milestone. Very fine plus condition, $12 for this Static. Turning up a Milestone every now and then in the boxes. The Tales of the Green Lantern Corps annual, the first annual, the inaugural. Very fine near mint condition, also just $5. This is going to knock off probably Howling Commandos.
Laura's picking up that giant-sized Spider-Man on A.
All right. I'm going to put that Sandman set back. I'm sorry. I won't ever change my mind again. Crazy. All right. Here's a little set. 4 issues, a 4-issue limited series, X-Men and the Micronauts. This is all 4 issues, culminating in Dark Xavier, which I have a friend whose middle name is the same as Charles Xavier, and I've said Xavier my whole life, Professor X, but he is insistent that you do not say the X. His argument is, would you say xylophone? No, you would say xylophone. Xavier is actually pronounced Xavier. And I don't know if I agree with him.
Yeah.
Not in all cases, at the very least. I mean, I guess what I'm asking is, do we all say Professor Charles Xavier? Or do we say Professor Charles Xavier? Is what I'm asking you guys. Mm-hmm. How many people are watching? Are there enough people to ask a question like this?
We're at 26 people.
So that's a good sample size. That's a good enough sample size.
Would you do Static on I for 8? We got it at 12.
Sure, let's do it.
Kenneth, if you haven't already, make sure you fill out the contact forms and get you invoiced for this on Sunday.
So I'm guessing this Exo Man War went up on Tuesday?
No.
Yo, I want to put it up because it looks cool.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's another slab. I want to put up another slab. I want to put up an Exo Man of War number 0, which number 0 sounds like saying ATM machine, but it's the foil cover of the 0 issue of Exo Man of War. Origin of Arik, a solar cameo, chrome foil cover, 9.6 from Valiant Comics circa 1993. A $50 slab? Bro, you can't beat a $50 slab.
For real. Awesome. Thank you, Kenneth. We've got 5 minutes till last looks.
Oh, I'm glad you said till last looks.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. I haven't done last looks yet. No.
The complete opposite of that other week where we just did last
Oh my god, that was so insane. But also, it led us to probably one of my favorite shows. The freewheeling last half hour was a wonderful time.
Would you do EXO for 40? Give it at 50 for Franz.
It's already a $50 slab. All right, it costs $20 to get something CGC graded. And that's not even including like shipping and all that shit. Look, it's at 50, 45, we call it a day. I call it a day, and then Tarny calls me tomorrow to yell at me. In the meantime, Arrow Comics published a Dead World. Here's Dead World issue number 1.
That's awesome.
It's pretty fucking sick. I mean, that's probably one of the more zombies I've ever seen. That's a zombie with asterisks on both sides. Zombie. Well, I'm sure as hell not taking the same man sat down. I learned my lesson there.
What issue number is EXO?
0.
Yeah.
Oh, eyes open. What the hell am I doing, man? Not brand can probably go.
Franz says 45 is a deal.
You're damn right. If anybody else is interested in owning an EXO Man of War issue 0 just for funsies, here's a 9.2 at $30. You can get one for you and one for your family. Come on down to Victor's Affordable Slab Warehouse. I'm going to put this Secret Origins down. Secret Origins number 1 featuring, of course, Superman, Flash, and Batman. Yeah, fine, very fine, mid-grade copy, $20. Amazing Spider-Man issue 342. A Black Cat appearance, a Scorpion appearance. Good old-fashioned street fight. Very fine condition for Spider-Man 342. $10. Replacing, it's probably time to get the Corinthian off the board.
Jason Franklin's going to take the zombie dead something or another on I.
Cool. I'll bring it over to you.
A-Page is saying, if it's not Xavier, then why do people call him Professor X?
I mean, because it still starts with X. Like, the name still starts with X. It's just, the concept of a soft X kind of freaks me out a little.
So his argument is that you put the emphasis on the X. So
yeah, Professor Xavier.
So yeah, it'd be weird if
they're the Xavier men. Yeah, my southern accent really came out on that. Woo-hoo-hoo! Man, I should not be around here yelling about the Xavier men.
Would you do F for 15? You've got it at 20?
Sure. I'm down for that. Even though I only picked up one comic book. I'm with this Batman 66 issue 22. That Burgess Meredith penguin. Pretty sure that's Burgess Meredith. Just because we sold a bunch of it at the beginning, I just want to bring it back up. The Absolute Sandman Special Edition introduction from Vertigo / Neil Gaiman himself. We're selling those for $1. I just want to bring that up before we actually do Last Looks, because that's not going to be worth doing a full Last Look segment on.
Yeah, so you just want like a dip your toes a little bit in Sandman for just $1. It's beyond worth it. Like that's a hell of a deal.
So here's Green Lanterns Emerald Warriors issue 8. The Tomasi Green Lanterns, but this is notable for being the second print sketch variant. I liked when DC did that, when their second printing variants were usually sketches.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool thing, and it's a way to make things look strikingly, drastically different from the first print in a way that sometimes makes it a little more sought after, and sometimes makes it so that just because you got to the party late, you don't feel like you got left out.
Yeah. Ron's saying in Multiverse of Madness, Professor Xavier was introduced by Mordu with the emphasis on the X.
I mean, that tells me everything I need to know. Just like the creator of GIF said, it's GIF. It's time to shut up.
I know, I hate that though.
It's too bad.
I know. I know full well. I respect it.
Put down this Star Wars Poe Dameron issue 1 the variant edition, honestly, that's pretty clean. I mean, I like how Poe Dameron's X-Wing looks in general. I like the new X-Wing designs. This is the first appearance of Poe Dameron, B-88, and is this dude's name Simp Wexley?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh my god. All right, so this is $5. Yeah, I know that the new
Snap Wax.
Okay, all right, that's much more comforting.
For real.
Like, I know that the 2-section engine rather than the 4 discrete were somewhat controversial among Star Wars design purists, but I liked the new X-Wing design. I thought it looked really cool.
Yeah.
Just a cool, slick update.
Yeah.
Still instantly recognizable, still iconic.
Alright, so we've reached it's 9:45, so I guess you want to make this your last poll and then
Yep, that's my last poll, then we'll do last looks. The Daniel Way Wolverine Origins, issue 21. Deadpool getting a face full of claw. Near mint condition, $5. And it's going to replace the Absolute. I'm not going to bring any of these back. I mean, there's not going to be a last looks. So any of these currently that catch your eye, now is the time.
Might as well. Why don't I put the Absolute on the share prize? Just leave it there since that's taken care of. See if anybody wants to.
Yeah, sure. We can do that.
Might as well. Yeah, it's just $1 to just check out Sandman.
Alrighty, I'm gonna start taking these off. Well, not this. This is gonna go all the way down here on I. And I'm gonna leave the death slab as well. Just to sort of condense what we're doing.
Mario is picking up the Batman 66 on E.
How convenient. That is the last one I have to touch.
Franz is taking Sandman Absolute.
Alrighty.
Shell Southers is picking up Sandman Absolute.
Let's get cooking. We're going to start with the Sandman Universe, issues 1 through 20 of The Dreaming, with just a lovely series of Jay Lee covers to kick it off. Jay Lee is one of my favorite artists, so I have 2 pieces of art in my house by him. 1 through 20 of The Dreaming. The Sandman Universe Phase 1 The Dreaming also included a 12-issue series called The Dreaming Waking Hours. This is the entirety of The Dreaming Waking Hours, 1 through 12.
Ken Shaw is picking up that EXO that was on D, the lower grade.
Okay. Hell yeah. Yo, moving slabs out of here. That phase 1 also included House of Whispers from the Sandman Universe, DC Vertigo. This is issues 1 through 20. And there's a reason I'm doing this separately, because the Books of Magic in the Sandman Universe, issues 1 through 23, another full set. This is more or less what can be considered the phase 1 of the Sandman Universe. You can purchase all of these for $200 flat. Now, let's do some math that I hate. That's 110. That's 162. Tell you what. Why don't I knock this down?
Oh.
Why don't I go ahead and beat somebody to the punch? I'm even going to put the little thing in it so you know it's real. The complete set can be had for $175. Now we're going to let that marinate for a second. I'm going to get out some other stuff.
Again, that's the whole entire first phase of that Sandman Universe launch.
Lucifer's in there too.
And Lucifer's just chilling there too.
Yeah, Lucifer's in there too.
Like how he has a sign that says "Will sin for food."
That is a man. What is the name of the island in Breath of the Wild?
Shoot.
Ever something. If you play Breath of the Wild, there's an island that you go to where you're stripped of all your stuff and you have to just do like a survival challenge, essentially. Eventide,
yeah.
This Lucifer story arc is Lucifer essentially doing Eventide Island. He is cast into the backcountry with no powers and no nothing. He is a regular ass dude. And he's just trying to make it. And if you want to check out the complete Down on His Luck, then Lucifer Ascendant once again, here are 2 omnibuses, Omnibuy, all of it, all of the Lucifer. Start to finish, the Sandman Universe Lucifer, omnibuses 1 and 2 for $125 in beautiful hardcover omnibus format. Look at that. Look how thick it is. Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. Can't put it on here. No, wait, Lucifer fits, didn't he?
Oh, yeah,
He did fit. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to let this sit for a second, and then I will pick it all up after we just have a moment.
Would you do the Lucifer Omnibuy for $90? You have it at $125.
Each of these is marked at $125. So this was similar to the Books of Madness, the Books of Magic, a buy one, get one scenario. 90 is a little low for me right now, but I think I can cut you a further deal at 110. 110 for both.
All right. Really, unless something that works for you. Beyond buy one, get one free.
Beyond buy one, get one free. We're pushing the limits of what's possible.
Buy one, get a little bit more than one.
Yeah,
Alright, he's passing on that. No worries.
You're passing on buy one, get one a little more than free? A little less than free? Whatever I mean to say.
Yeah.
I was kind of singing the praises of Caitlin Arkiarnan. We're going to get back to that here in a second. So I need to start clearing these things. I'm going to look through this box and see if there's anything that really needs to be represented here on Last Looks. I mean, not Brand Ech. Can stay where it is. No one cares about Grant Morrison. We all just hate him here. That's Essential Sandman. So Love Street. Okay. I think I'm pretty safe to put things in this box.
Yeah. We got Joshua for an Absolute Sandman.
All right. That Lucifer offer can be open to somebody else if they're interested. In the meantime, I'm going to start disassembling things. I'm going to leave the full set collection up there still, just because I feel like that's beneficial. Someone make me an offer. I don't think anybody has made a concrete offer on that yet.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it can't hurt to check, right? Just to see what might be possible. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I think Wayne Gretzky said that. Maybe the great Vince Lombardi. You always punt when you're playing hockey. That's what Vince said. Alrighty. Back to singing the praises of Caitlin Arkiarnan. The Dreaming went on for a very long time. This is the complete original Dreaming series. Issues 1 through 60, plus specials, plus one-shots. The Complete Dreaming, 60 issues of comics. This is just the first pack of it, $350. The first ongoing Dead Boy Detectives is $60, which this is a whole lot of comics, 1 to 14. The full first Dead Boy Detectives, fanned out. Look at that. We talked a little bit about Sandman Overture earlier. This is the complete Sandman Overture. Issues 1 and 2 are the A cover, 3 and 4 are the B cover, 5 and 6 are the special edition of Sandman Overture.
Again, it's that prequel story to the Sandman series.
$25.
Find out why he was so weak at the beginning of Sandman, weak enough to get captured.
Find out how he got played.
Yeah.
Whole lot of Gaiman love on the show tonight. So issues 1 through 7 of Gaiman's Eternals. The Sandman Midnight Theater. The first issue of Hellblazer. And that brings us back up to start replacing things up here with things like issues 1 through 4, Complete Lady Constantine. Since I feel like the Dreaming deserves to stay for a second longer, as does Overture.
Yeah.
Eternals might be the one to take down. But what's good enough to knock Eternals down?
Can you explain what H is again? The Lucifer Omnibuy.
Sure. H is a buy one, get one free deal on the Lucifer Sandman Universe Omnibus. Volumes 1, down there. Volume 2, right here. Together for $125. Or if you want to go a little lower, my stated offer has been $110. Don't feel like changing the post-it note because you got to use your brain. The Books of Magic, issues 1 through 4. It's totally not knockoff Harry Potter. It's something completely different. He meets John Constantine and Dr. Fate and every other notable DC magician because he's destined one day to be the very best like no one ever was. Or he will rip everything apart with his bare magic hands. Who knows? Not him, not you. You don't find out until much later. Issues 1 through 4 of this, replacing Midnight Theater.
Can you do the Sandman Overture for 20? You got it 25.
I can indeed. I can indeed do that, and I will bring it over to you. I have more than one. I'll go ahead and make a 20 for it. This right here, just in case you were a little confused, full Sandman set, all the keys, first Lucifer's, first deaths, first everybody, all the Sandman. All the Sandman is there. Similar to how all the Sandman is here in the Vertigo Gallery, specifically focused on the character of Death, the Death Gallery, with art by a whole lot of famous names. We got Joe Quesada's signature, we got Charles Vest's signature, P. Craig Russell's signature, Colleen Doran's signature, Jeff Smith's signature, Adam Hughes' signature, Neil Gaiman's signature, of course, Jill Thompson's signature. Everybody, Jesus Christ, man. Someone went hard at a convention, and this got priced at $150. I think, considering the sheer amount of talent and signatures, is more than fucking fair. But I am willing to entertain offers, and I'm going to put this down, replacing the Eternals, since we're back to Sandman mode. I feel like I always knew this is what Last Looks is going to be. It's just going to be Sandman Part 2. And that's perfectly fine, because we had a lot of Sandman this evening.
Yeah.
And that's where all of our real interesting books lie. Did that Fiddler's Green go? No, it didn't. I put it over here. That's right. Okay. Well, I'm going to take Lady Constantine down for the first edition, first printing of Preludes and Nocturnes, the collected edition of Sandman. And I'm going to take down the Dreaming, which is very surprising. I expected the Dreaming to get snapped up, dog.
Oh, dude, me too.
And I'm going to put down this thing. which I will take the time to explain. This is the Fiddler's Green Sandman Convention trade paperback / program. It was given to people that attended this one-off Sandman convention in, I believe, 2004. And I paged through this, and if it was not $125, you would not be seeing it on the show here tonight. Because it is rad as hell, dude. It's got essays from every writer that ever worked on Sandman. There are artist sketches from a whole bunch of people that did intensive work, discussions. There's panels that are written down, Q&As. It's a self-contained trade paperback convention experience, and kind of the cherry on top is they did like a live creation of pages at the convention. Shit like that is included in there, man. It's really cool. I'll look to see if I hid any other Sandman over here. I mean, kind of, but it's reprints. So let's not trouble ourselves too much with that.
Fran's asking, what issue of Sandman is on B?
It is the first edition, first print, collected Preludes and Nocturnes. So the first trade paperback, but the first time it was printed, the first time it was collected. Speaking of collections, speaking of sets, Death at the High Cost of Living, issues 1 through 3, the first solo Death series, the complete series, 1 through 3, in very fine near mint condition, just $10. I'll put it next to Death, the CGC slab. Death, the CGC slab experience. Come on down. Some Caitlin R. Kiernan. I don't really need to see Snake Eyes again. Oh, here we go. Hell yeah, more Sandman. Sandman, The Dream Hunters. We saw a hardcover for this sell. It's really dope. Yes. The complete set / series of it. 1 through 4. More Sandman stories. Breathtaking Sandman artwork.
It's looking like the Preludes and Nocturnes should be the first 8 issues, I believe, of Sandman.
I believe so.
Yeah, Sandman 1 through 8. Would you do F for 25? You would 32 for John Katniss.
What is on it?
It's that Sandman, the Dream Hunters that you just put down.
Yeah, sure. I think I can do that.
Scrub G.
Did I?
Yeah.
I did. That's $150.
That would be one hell of a deal.
Yeah. I'm going to put down our last 2 last looks books. The Batman and Robin 237 featuring the Reaper on the cover. It's an iconic Batman cover in general. And the Harvey Hits issue 12 Phantom appearance that I'll be swapping out. The Signed Everybody, I think. The Signed Everybody and the CGC slab would be a great thing to make a combo offer on.
We did not have any Bronze Age Sandman tonight.
All right. So, this is kind of where we're standing.
Philip wants to know if you would do H for 100. You have it at 125. The Lucifer.
If I'll do what now?
100.
For the Signed Everybody?
No, for the Omnibuy on H.
Oh, 100 for both Lucifer things.
Yeah.
I want to prove that I want to talk about the Sandman full set. So, yes.
All right.
Done and done. Congratulations on saving $150 on your purchase of Lucifer Omnibuy.
Yeah, he was like, if it helps, he's local. We don't
Yeah,
want
that's
to ship
good.
it.
Yo, please pick it up. Please.
Yeah, he's one of our carry guys.
All right. So, before I go, I'm ready to hear offers, man. Somebody make me an offer on Sandman and Death. Not together. Apart. I don't know. You all want to hear an offer on one of them. I mean, it can be together. We can really get into something if we need to. Otherwise, man, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my little wind down. It's a pleasure. I loved standing up and talking about Sandman and Sandman adjacent things this entire time. I loved watching Dan lug what's got to be 50 pounds of paper, if not more, around in the form of all these omnibuy that we've sold tonight. I'm glad I didn't talk about Books of Magic for as long as I thought I would. I mean, the Beatles, the Big Bad Beetleborgs reference went on for a little too long, but I'm not the kind of man who's ever done a Type 5. So, yeah, it's been fun hanging out. Dan, has anybody made offers on Death and or the complete Sandman set?
Nothing. Not yet.
In that case, it is time for me to head out.
Well, we do have a different offer.
Oh, word?
Which you do 100 for the Hellblazer 1 on E for John Thurberry.
I would. See these deals? Do you see them? We're making deals. Dan's gonna write some stuff. I'm gonna nonchalantly check my phone. My wife is texting me and I want to know what she's texting me.
What is the slab on D?
The slab on D is the first DC Universe appearance of Death of Sandman fame. CGC graded a 9.8. This beautiful copy of Action Comics 894 has a place in any Sandman fans collection.
It looks so good.
And I just put this thing next to it because it's cool. And I wanted to keep it on the board. And not like if someone asks, what's that thing? Then I can talk about it. All right, we're shifting back into sign-off mode. Changing gears. It don't take that long to type. Dan, do we have any results?
Just that question about what it was. There's nothing else.
All
here.
right. See you around.
All right. Have a good night, guys. And I gotta find that outro. There we go. Have a good night.